trust. Yeah. No, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways. And
JardinesDelUna.com, Sierra Tango Alpha Romeo Lima Echo Yankee is taking off runway 26, departing straight out.
through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways. And on we'll go. See the horizon, turn us to thousands, and we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon.
Yo, what's going on, beautiful people? It's your boy Blue Games. We are going to be getting started here pretty soon. As of right now, if you want to join in with us, we're sitting here at Mike Uniform Charlie, that's MUCC, back in the Caribbean. Starting here very, very soon. 15 seconds left. What's going on, Adib, Alex Pete, Pro Tanker, Gaming Swad, James 24, Captain Wombaba. Let's get in to this thing. Oops, and the countdown restarted. Whoops, I meant to take that off. And poof, be gone. Alright guys, what's going on? We're here in the Boeing 737-800. Today's stream is going to be infinite flight, because we be infinite flying. Whatever. So we're sitting here waiting. We're holding short runway, I believe, 26 or something like that. Top up here. We're ready to go. We got, oh nice, look at this screenshot. Chicao, there it goes. That was an accident. So we're holding short, I think it's runway 26 if I'm correct. Yes sir, runway 26, and there's not really any like taxiways, so we're gonna have to wait for that aircraft to take off. He's gonna be back taxiing 26 right now, and then we will follow him shortly after he takes off. So that's kind of the way it's gonna have to go, guys. We can't all be on the runway at the same time. We're not gonna do that today. We're not in general aviation aircraft anymore, so we have to actually wait. So it's not very long to taxi. So once he gets to the end of the runway 26, he's gonna turn around and depart, and then once he clears the runway, we will enter the runway and we will do the same. And hopefully you guys behind us will respect that. So I'm gonna stay right here behind the hold short line, as always. But yeah, today we're streaming Infinite Flight, Boeing 737. Today's flight is in the description. We're flying from Cuba to the Dominican Republic. We're back in the Caribbean. IFATC is in the Caribbean. They may show up, they may not. I'm not depending on them today. They're mainly in Princess Juliana and also in they were in I think in Havana earlier, but we've done that before, so we want to do something different and also see some nice scenery. So we're gonna do a different flight instead of doing what everybody else is doing out there. But nice, thank you guys for showing up, man. It's good to see you guys. Welcome back. While we're waiting to depart, well, first, you know, get a screenshot here of everybody who's on the ground. Yeah. There, oh, that's dope right there. Come on now. Come on now. Somebody take a picture of that. Mind if I do. Anyways, what I was saying. Oh, that's pretty cool too. Guess we can do a pre-flight photo shoot, I guess. All right, well, that's enough. But yeah, so as we're waiting for him to take off over there, runway 26, let's do a few shout outs. See who's here, who's up in here. Fly with John, how you doing, man? Welcome back. James24, welcome. Justin, good to see you, bro. Scarpy, good to see you. Gaming Swar, James24, what's up, man? I think I already said hi to you, but yeah. Pro Tanker, welcome to the stream. Pikes61 Gamer, shout out to you, man, watching on Twitch. Alex Pete, James24, I think I said you twice. Ben Mueller, what's going on, man? What's the deal? I'm doing good, man. Air Travel 12, we're on the expert server as usual. Empty1216 Ranger Dude Adib, what's up, baby? Who else we got? I'll make sure I don't miss anybody at the start. Javion Johnson, welcome back as usual, my friend. Good to always see you. TC Cobbs, James, who else? These are not new liveries. Nathan Westhead, what's going on, man? Oh Snap Pitts Louis, what's up, man? Yes, sir, you can join. Swiss002, what's on, man? S Visible Gaming, Season Craig, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Oofy MC Ooferson, welcome to the stream. Starly, as usual, welcome to the stream. Walking Fruit is always here. Welcome to the stream. Andre Olsen, welcome to the stream. And Osku, today's VIP, sitting in first class on this beautiful Boeing 737-800. Shout out to him for being the first person to show up in chat. That makes you the VIP. Thank you, man, for joining in. All right. Oh, Hazardgasm, what's on, man? Almost missed you. And SDHH, what's going on? Watch from school. We'll tell your teacher I said hi. Chase Burnett, Powered 1537. What's going on, man? Yes, sir. We're headed to Dominican Republic. Nice. You're from DR. All right, cool. Looks like the runway is clear. Yes, it is. So we're going to go ahead and announce that we're going to be taking off. Runway 26, departing to the south, which is actually going to be southeast. All right, let's go ahead and set our altitude. Our initial altitude will be 12,000, 12,000. But today's cruise, I believe, is, I think it's 350. Yeah, we'll be cruising at flight level 350 today. So I'll take off, runway heading, and then we'll continue on our flight plan, as you can see right here. So for you guys who haven't seen the flight plan yet, this is our flight plan. Flying from MUCC down to MDSD, which is going to be in the Dominican Republic. We're not quite going all the way to Puerto Rico. We're not quite going all the way to TNCM, Princess Juliana Airport either. Not today. I want to fly at some airports I haven't been to. We haven't been here. But we're still in the 8th in the IFATC like coverage region. So if anybody who's IFATC would like to be tower or approach or whatnot at the home airport, we definitely will need it. The airport we're flying to will only have one runway also, so we're going to make sure our spacing is correct. You can see, I don't know if you guys can see that on the stream, but there's the moon back there. That's pretty nice. Yeah, so we're flying the Caribbean airline livery today. I don't think that they actually fly this route. I didn't really check this time, but I just thought, you know, since we're flying Caribbean, we might as well fly the Caribbean Airlines livery, which is one of my favorite Boeing liveries, by the way. Appreciate that, Game Swar. I'm glad you guys like the intro. I've been, you know, trying different stuff. I feel like the way I'm doing it, I like doing the countdown and then doing the intro after the countdown. I kind of like that. Like I may stick to that, but you never know. I may change it up from time to time. But I'm glad you guys enjoy it. I'm continuing to you know, make, you know, since the beginning I've always done my best to try to make the channel better and better, and do my best to, like, you know, add some originality, some, you know, some cool stuff, and just different types of things. So thank you guys for supporting the channel. It's because of you guys that make it even possible for me to even be able to do that and dedicate time. Because those time, you know, making videos takes a lot of time. Even streaming. I mean, to a lot of people, streaming may just be easy. Oh, I just turn on the game and just turn on hit stream and then boom, that's it. Well, there's a lot more that goes into streaming and video making than what a lot of people think. And for some of you guys who are just getting into streaming, you understand exactly what I mean. You're like, man, this is a lot more than I thought. You know. Anyways, so for today's flight, taking off runway 26 here. Technically, we could probably fit like 2 planes. So after I take off, you guys could probably fit like 2 aircraft in here. One plane could be here holding short. Another plane could be taking off from runway 26. It looks like there's enough space for 2 people to fit. But thank you guys for being patient and not going on the runway. See, this is exactly why right here. This is why I fly on expert server. You see the organization happening over there? You see how nobody is on the runway in the way? This is why. For you people who are always like, fly training server. Well, hey, if I flew training server, this would be complete chaos. But anyways, let's take off. Engine's going up. Calibrate our screen. Turn our map on. Banking to the left after we fly runway heading. Take.
Jardines del Unicom, Carribean 318 is taking off runway 26, departing south.
It's barely off the ground too. I will fly her by hand for a little bit. Probably try to attempt to keep it straight here until we get to our first waypoint, and we'll fly her by hand. Flaps.
Jardines del Unicom, Foxtrot Tango 20, holding.
Man, I can already see the views. Let's do side. Been a while since I've flown 737. Fighter has it. I feel like it's been a while.
Jardines del Unicom.
I'm gonna keep our speed right there, 190.
Holding short runway 26. Jardines del
Still
Unicom,
climbing
November
to our first waypoint.
Taxiing to runway
It technically
26.
turned now, but I'm just gonna go ahead and continue flying the flight plan. I feel like we're climbing so slow, or is it just me? Alright, there's 5,000. I gotta say, I don't think we've flown in the Caribbean since we did our Caribbean tour. If you guys missed that, I have a playlist on my channel when we did a Caribbean tour last year. Only probably what, like, I don't know, 3-4 months ago now. Did the Caribbean tour. We did we spent the whole week in the Caribbean just flying from, I think we started in Key West, flew all the way down to Princess Juliana Airport, down to just north of South America. And then it went through Jamaica, and then to Cuba, and back to Key West. It was fun. It was a really fun tour. And we actually did that tour on training server, because I think I had a violation that week, and I couldn't do the tour on expert server, so I had to do it on training server, which I was kind of bummed out about, but it worked out. It was definitely crazy when it came to landings and stuff like that. Alright, there is 10,000 feet. We'll go completely flaps up. And we'll turn the landing lights. Oh, they were never on. Strobe lights. Good to know. Let's start making our left turn. My seatbelt signs at least on? Yeah, okay. Alright, so we forgot to turn on landing lights. That's okay. Oh man, look at this view.
Dragon 04 is taking off runway 26, Departing
It's like I didn't
south.
forget how beautiful the Caribbean is. It's just I think I've been away from the Caribbean so long enough that I can really appreciate the Caribbean again. I'm gonna change my altitude up to cruise 350, and we're still flying it by hand at the moment. We haven't turned on autopilot yet. Oh. Alright, I'm gonna turn on autopilot now so I can actually enjoy the view. Start out with the left wing. Yeah. Speed up to 295. My preference. And we'll take a screenshot. See what's the right wing. You have right wing view? I can dig that too. So right now we are flying over Cuba, and I did post a live flight link in the description below. I think actually I didn't post it to Twitch yet. I'll go ahead and do that now. So if you guys are watching on Twitch, you can follow along on the live flight app or on the live flight website to track our progress. So I know that not everybody's able to fly with us right now. But if maybe you just want to see where we are at the moment, you're definitely free to peek in with the live flight app. So I'm going to go ahead and post that to Twitch right now because it's already on YouTube. And I also post it to the chat just in case. Which I will do right now. Nice. Alright, cool. Alright, so we're still climbing. We're passing about 13,000 MSL. Our speed is 386 knots. ETE at the moment is 1 hour and 30, but once we get up to speed and we get to our altitude, that may change to probably a bit lower than that. But that's about what I'm expecting for today's estimated time en route. It's about an hour and a half from start to finish. Oh, that was funny. Fluffy Jerome, what's going on, man? You live in Anguilla. I don't know how to say that name, but it's cool, man. Over by St. Martin. Nice, man. Born in Dominica. Nice. Well, we're headed to your home, or to where you came from, I should say. Yeah, I hope you can too. There's a way on Andre Austin's talking about. I hope you can announce backtaxi on Unicom in the next update. I hope they add that. They haven't really mentioned anything about it, but I know that they've added a lot of things they have not mentioned for the next Infinite Flight update. But I hope they can, because there's a lot of airports where you have to backtaxi, and right now the only thing you can say is taking off or taxiing to the runway, when really you're backtaxiing. It's very important to know that you're backtaxiing and that you're not just taking off on the runway. And I think ATC needs better commands for that also, because they need to be able to tell people to backtaxi. Right now you can't really tell anybody. Like if you're ground or if you're tower, you can't tell. Well, I think you can say backtaxi. I don't know. I forget which frequency it is, but one of the frequency needs to be able to say backtaxi on a specific runway, but it does not say it. Pro Tanker, when did I have my VS to -600? Boy Puso Vlogs, welcome back to the stream. Good to see you, man. Weird Stuff, welcome to the stream. It may take a few of you guys a bit long to get off the ground. We do have a bit of a long line down there, but it is one of those back taxi airports, so you know, you kind of have to expect it. The good thing about it though is that we will be nicely spaced for when we get to our arrival airport, which is always a problem at at places like this where there's just so many planes flying in on one runway. You know, it's always an issue. Oh, I just noticed that my speed. Why is my altitude -600? Why is my vertical speed -600? When did I do that? All right, we're gonna climb at 3,200 feet per minute, and we're gonna speed up to 20. What's going on, Time Lapse Infinite Flights? What's going on, man? Good to see you. Weird stuff. We on expert server today. We could fly to San Juan. We could change our plan. But how long is San Juan going to be online? Is my question. Let's see, who is it? I don't know. I don't want to... because it's really like the difference... Because, okay, so there's ATC in San Juan. And we could change our route to fly to San Juan instead of flying to Dominican Republic. We could just fly over Dominican Republic and then land in San Juan. It won't add very much time to our flight at all. We could even add freaking Princess Juliana if we wanted to, but I don't want to go that far. We've been to San Juan and we've also been to Princess Juliana Airport. Let's think about that. What do you guys think? Jacob, we're on expert server, man. You know what? Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's go ahead and extend this. We're gonna extend this flight. Let's make it interesting. Originally I didn't want to fly to Saint Martin because I've been there before and I feel like everybody's flying there. But at the same time, it's not a bad idea to fly there. It's a very fun airport to fly into, and we haven't flown in there in a while. I hope I have enough fuel to make it that far. Let's extend. Let's do it. Why not? Why the heck not? Let's just do it. Let's fly to Princess Juliana International, guys. We're gonna change plans. I'm just thinking of how freaking crazy busy it's going to be flying into Princess Juliana, and that's why I want to fly there. That's what I'm thinking, because there's going to be ATC no matter what. Like, we're more likely to have ATC. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. In Princess Juliana Airport than in San Juan. Like, I don't trust that San Juan is going to stay online long enough for us to get there, because people are going to fly to San Juan because it's a good airport to fly to. I love Puerto Rico. I love Puerto Rico. But it's possible that ATC could go offline there. So let's go to Princess Juliana today. Last minute decision. I'm making a executive decision for us to continue to Princess Juliana and give them some traffic up there. I think they have approach and just approaches online, which is perfect. All we need is approach. We don't really need tower. Let's do that. So Starly, can you make that happen, bud? You're on TV. You flying from London. You can be there in an hour 40. Yeah, we'll probably land around the same time, so that'd be pretty cool. I don't know how many people you have flying with you, but let's make it pack. Let's pack that. Let's pack out the airport at Princess Juliana. Let's do that. So we're gonna switch that up. I'm still gonna climb to my same altitude, and we're gonna see now. It's gonna kind of come down to some fuel management because we did not plan to fly all the way there. Hopefully that flight time is gonna be around the same time because I have about 3 hours of fuel. OBS Gamer, Vamos Brazil. I already flew to Brazil on X-Plane, so we're not. And in Brazil doesn't have AT, not ATC. Brazil doesn't have scenery yet, so Brazil's on hold. I can't wait to go there on Infinite Flight. Sorry if I missed some of your questions. I'm kind of trying to keep up. Seeing some of the things you guys are saying. Alright, passing 29,000. Should be in Mach speeds now. I think we can go Mach 0.88 or no. Let's see. Lower my vertical speed a bit so that we can get up there. Yeah, I don't think we can go Mach 0.88. I think Mach 0.87 might be as fast as we can get without getting a violation here. Yeah, we'll stick to Mach 0.87 and we'll Alright, so we haven't been looking outside. This freaking departure is beautiful. Are we not outside? Wow, look at that. Yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and tune out. Whoops. No, do not hit in-flight. Almost did that. Let's tune out of Unicom. Let's enjoy the view. So we're still flying over Cuba. The live flight. Yeah, we'll be in Cuba for quite a while. Once we leave Cuba, we'll be flying over to Haiti, which I love. I almost decided to fly to Haiti because last time we flew to Haiti on our Caribbean tour, I was like, wow, why have I not flown to Haiti? No, walking through, we were flying to TNCM. We're not flying to Puerto Rico. We're no longer flying to Dominican Republic. Everything has changed about this flight. So hopefully Starly's working on a alternate flight plan. Okay, he did. Alright, so I'm going to recopy Starly's flight plan. Shout out to Starly again for being our flight plan maker. Need a better name for that. Oh, before we do that, let's remember everybody, before you copy somebody's flight plan en route, you need to turn off nav mode and switch to editing mode. I'm just going to click on Starly right here. Click on his name, hit copy flight plan. It's going to copy our his flight plan. And now we need to go to the map. Click on that next waypoint, which I think is MUCC. That? Yeah, there we go. Check our speeds. We're still good. And we'll hit nav again. And it's not really going to change because we're still flying to the exact same waypoint as we were on the old flight plan. It's just later down the road we changed those. So as you can see, my fuel is like orange. But we're about to get to cruise, so we're about to come back on the throttle. And I think we should be alright. I think we should be alright. Again, I gassed up with about 3 hours of fuel. I think about 3 hours and 15 minutes of fuel, which is double what we needed to get to Dominican Republic. And we should have plenty of fuel to make it all the way to TNCM. Yeah, we're good. So ATE destination is 135. Fuel remaining is 15,000, almost 16,000 pounds. That's about 2 hours and 41 minutes of in cruise. So we're good there, and we'll keep our speed at Mach 0.87 for cruise. Altitude will stay at 350, and we're good there. Lengths, distance to next is 117 nautical miles. We'll do distance to destination. That's 856. So, and we'll change our trim. Up or down? Let's go down. That works for me. Alright, so we have an escort showing up behind us. As usual, Oscar, thank you for that subscription, bud. Really do appreciate that. Yes, Javion Johnson, this departure is freaking gorgeous. Any departure out of the Caribbean is obviously really beautiful, man. Alright, now I'm back looking at the chat. I was not looking at the chat when fixing the flight plan. I also need to change my information on Navigraph to change the airports. Now that we're not flying to the same airport anymore. The passengers won't care. They're like, oh yeah, sure, we'll go to Princess Juliana. Pretty sure we'll be landing on runway 10. That's the runway we usually land on. Our nav approach for runway 10. What's going on, Rod McDonald, Young Bull from Twitch, man? Good to see you, man. Glad you're able to make it out. Thanks for the follow, also, Oscar. Gabriel's KSPS. Where is that, my friend? I don't know some of these airports by their ICAO code. Jordan says this airplane would break up in the air going as fast. No, the Boeing can actually go about this fast. You can push it. This plane would survive at Mach 0.87, I believe. I don't know. I could be wrong, though. I'm not looking at the manual or anything. What are you talking about, Justin? Somebody has the same call sign as me? Talking about, man? Oh, it's a small island in Mexico. I may have to try that sometime. Yeah, TNCM's gonna be packed. Yoshi Coder, what's going on, man? Welcome back. What's up, Anthony? Welcome to the stream, bro. Yeah, passengers are gonna be like, well, we were gonna go to Dominican Republic, but now we're going to Princess Juliana. Yeah, I'm actually looking on live flight right now, and I see a lot of arrivals coming into Ghana from everywhere. We got arrivals flying in from Miami. We got our arrivals flying in from Cuba. We also have people flying from London. I don't know when they're gonna be here. There's people flying from all over the world into Princess Juliana right now. It's so funny because originally I was like, I don't want to fly there, and now I'm like, okay, we're gonna fly there. So funny how things can change so quickly. It's already packed too. It looks like the airport itself is pretty packed. Like there's a lot of planes already at the airport. Like I don't know if we're gonna have a parking spot when we get there. Like we're gonna have to find somewhere to park. And then don't forget Princess Juliana, depending if you don't get on the ground and stop in time, you will have to back taxi from the end of the runway. So I haven't flown there in a while. Hopefully our approach goes well and smooth and I won't have to worry about that. St. Bart's is right. It's not very far either from Ghana. We flew there on a Caribbean tour also. That was a really fun approach. It was very challenging too, but it was fun. That Caribbean tour was definitely a lot of fun. Actually, no, we didn't fly to St. Bart's. We flew to St. Bart's on the Most Dangerous Airport tour, not the Caribbean tour. I got that wrong. So is the max operating speed for the 737 to Mach 0.82? Alright, see you, Walking Fruit. Do your homework, bro. Yeah, I've been to Cozumel one time on a cruise. Was it once? Yeah, I've been to Cozumel one time on a cruise. I think we cruised from Galveston, which is in the Gulf of Mexico, near just south of Houston. Yeah, if you look on Live Flight, you see us. We're flying all together from Cuba. And then there's another group to our north, which is off our left wing. They're really far up there though. They're near the Bahamas, and so they're gonna be landing probably right around the same time as we're landing. So approach is gonna definitely have a big job to do. I don't know how. I don't think I've ever flown into Princess Juliana with like this much traffic before. So I'm interested to see how approach handles this. I feel like a lot of our streams are always like, well, let's see what approach does in this situation. Let's see what approach does in this situation. It's like we're always testing them. Probably hate us. Yes, sir. It was a Carnival cruise, the one I went on. All right, Flight with John. See you next time, man. Yes, sir. We do have a nice tailwind. Just 32 knots, but I'll take it. Aaron RUR, we're flying to TNCM, Princess Juliana. Joshua Price, what's up? Going on, man? Welcome back. So now our ETE is still an hour 30, which is funny. It didn't change very much. Like, it's crazy how we can spend the exact same amount of time flying from Dominican Republic, or flying to the Dominican Republic, that we can flying to Princess Juliana. Now, this is the group I was talking about that I saw on Live Flight. This group over here on our left. It's like, what was it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 planes. Not a lot, but still, it's as traffic, you know. And so we can't see a lot of the traffic. There's more traffic who are, you know, in and around the airport right now. But again, we'll be there. It won't be a while before we get there, but there's a lot of traffic that are inbound at this moment. So it's gonna be pretty interesting. It looks like people are still taking off. Oh, just one person taking off. So let's go ahead and do, it's early. We still have like an hour and a half left in this flight, but let's go ahead and do a count to find out who all is here. So up front, we got Star 737-800s. After that, we got Swiss 64 Heavy, the Walking Fruit. And I'm in third. This is like the most of the front I've ever been. I'm usually like in the back, but this time we got a head start. We got me, and then we got a escort. Let's see who our escort is. Blue 117, our escort, F-22, Air Force 560 Pumza, our other escort who's intercepting us at the moment. After that, we got Carribean 318, Captain Olsen. Then we got Dragon 04 MT1216. You know what I should do? I'm gonna do this later. Like whenever I do like the count and like calling people out, I'm gonna start like, adding music to the background. Like you know, you ever been to like a sports game or a basketball game or maybe even like soccer or something, or you guys call it football, whatever you want to call it, when like the players are coming out and there's a calling all the names. And I think they do this for hockey too, and they have like an announcer like, all right, hey, coming in at center, blah blah blah. They have like this like really upbeat music, like dooch dooch. I should do that like whenever I do the shout outs. I'm gonna start doing that. We'll save that for maybe we'll do that on Friday Night Flight. Whenever I do shout outs, I'll have some background music. I love it when I come up with ideas in midstream. All right, so let's continue. This time we won't have it. It's all good. We got airplane sounds in the background. Blue 120, Justin is back there. Shout out to you, man. He's probably streaming, I assume. N50LP, Javion Johnson, flying with us once again. We got Air Force 350, Lucas B at 16. Then we got Blue 125, Clear 05 plays. And then we also have Caribbean 3652 Scarpy flying with us. And I don't know if this guy's with us, but he's at the airport. So I assume he is. IFB, I Fly Bird, all the way in the back. So nice. I can dig it. It's gonna be a fun flight. But let's look out the window and enjoy the view. As you can see, we're getting to the end. Actually, you can't see. It's crazy because according to the map, okay, actually no, we're not. I thought we were closer to the end of Cuba, but you can actually see the other side. You can see both sides of Cuba from here. Yeah, the view is amazing. Thanks, Jack. You said you're watching the other stream. Cool, man. Appreciate that. Appreciate the support. Appreciate it. What time is Friday Night Flight? Probably the same time as today's flight was. It also depends on what Friday Night Flight is. So I can't really say what time my Friday Night Flight will be. But you can expect it at the usual time, 1400 Zulu, which is my planned scheduled stream time on a daily when possible, if able. Pro Tanker, I believe I did add you on Infinite Passenger. I think I added everyone there is to be added. Passenger. I went in there, I think it was like yesterday, and I went in there and updated and made sure I was caught up with my invites. Yes, you were right. Seatbelt signs can go off. You guys are free to walk around the cabin and look at the view out the windows. On your left, you'll see that's Cuba. On your right, you'll see it's also Cuba. I don't know anything about Cuba. Let's see. Let's look at one thing that's actually very helpful is whenever you're flying to look at the live flight map, and you actually can see what you're flying over at that moment. Or there's a little bit of lag behind, but you can still see. And looks like right now we're flying over some type of mountain range, which might be a national park, but it's in Spanish and I don't know how to say the name, so I'm not going to try. Not today. But we're all the way at southern Cuba, and then we'll be crossing over a little bit of water, and we should see Haiti. I'm excited about seeing Haiti. I love Haiti. Haiti looks amazing. Haiti looks great. Screenshot Nation, you know, guys, I've been behind on my screenshots. Like, I am probably a week behind on screenshots for Instagram. I haven't probably posted a picture or video in I think about a week now, and I need to. So I'm probably, if you see me posting old like Friday night flight photos from last week, don't be surprised, because I'm behind. I need to catch up on my Instagram photos and uploading and things like that. Thank you, Akrit. Appreciate that, man. Havana, Onana, whatever, man. No problem, Saju, man. I know people got school. Yeah, I did notice, Starly. Starly, I never doubt your flight planning skills, man. You've impressed me, and you always give us a pretty good flight with very nice scenery. So we get the cool thing about this flight is that we actually get to see Cuba. We're gonna see Haiti. We're gonna see Dominican Republic. We're gonna see Puerto Rico. There's actually one. Hold on, let's see. Let's look at this flight plan. Okay, we're good. There was a flight. There's a waypoint on Life Flight that's showing up on this, like at the very south of Dominican Republic that we don't need, but it didn't. It's not there. It's not actually there. So the cool thing is we get to see Cuba, we get to see Dominican Republic, we get to see Haiti, we get to see Puerto Rico, and we get to see, we even get to see the British Virgin Islands a little bit on the way, and then we get to see Princess Juliana. Alright, Jack, I'll see you next time, man. Uba, that's how you say it. How do you check if I added you on Infinite Flight? Go to I don't know. I think when you log in, whenever you log in, it should show you like multiple airlines that you can fly for, like whatever airlines you've joined. If you've joined more than 4, I don't think you can see anything else. But if you're less than 4, you should be able to see all your airlines once you go to airline mode. Thank you, Patrick, for that subscription. Welcome to the Blue Arrow Royal family. F22 just flew straight through SpongeBob. I'm gonna be updating that too. I haven't gotten around to that yet, but I want to update my little subscription notifications to something a little maybe cooler or more relevant. Yeah, there's a ton of people flying out of Miami, and I think London too. There's a few mods flying in also. Yo, how long is that flight? How long is that flight from London to Princess Juliana? Because that sounds like, wow, that's across the Atlantic. Who is Schillyberg? It's flying to TSM2. Yeah, Furum TV, how long is that flight from London? Gotta be like, what, 10, 12 hours? 8 hours. Oh, that's it. Nice. Akrit, what does FL300 mean? That means flight level 30,000 feet. For people who don't know, once you get above once you get to 18,000 or above, the way that you call out those altitudes is with adding flight level ahead of it and just saying 300, 320, 190, whatever like that, so that you don't have to say 19,000 feet. You don't have to say 30,000 feet. You just say flight level 300. I know what a flight like that is pretty cool to do, like London to a little island like that. It's like throwing a dart. It's like throwing a dart on the Earth or something. I don't know. It's just because it's so small. You fly over the entire North Atlantic Ocean to get to Princess Juliana. A flight like that, I'd probably only do like at night. The majority at night. Like if I was gonna sleep on it, I wouldn't want to do a flight like that during the day. Not unless I have like a separate device. Yeah, so perfectly, yeah, you just leave your phone somewhere to do those longer flights like that. The thing is, my phone is my phone. It's the same phone people call me on. So 8-hour flight turned into 10 hours because people would call me and I'd have to do other things. Why do you say that, Justin? My favorite airline is United because I live in a United hub. So I have grown up around United. And now I fly not for United, but I fly with. Like I am whenever I'm a passenger, I usually fly United because I get benefits. But I like a lot of it. I mean, I United in real life, when it comes to me flying planes, a lot of times I usually try to fly. Oh, look at that. We're missing out on that right wing view. A lot of times I fly the airline that flies the route that I'm flying. So like whenever I do flights on an Infinite Flight or X-Plane, I tend to choose the airline that actually flies that route in real life. So if I'm flying out of Houston, I'm usually going to fly United. You know, if I'm flying out of Miami, I'm probably going to fly American. If I'm flying out of Denver, I might fly Frontier or Southwest or you know, something like that. Flying out of New York, JFK, you know what I mean? So a lot of times I try to fly the routes that are actually flown with you know, that airline. When it comes to airlines like in Europe, because I'm not from Europe, I don't know a lot of those airlines out there. I have to kind of find out on the internet to find out who flies it. You know, like the EasyJet routes, I don't know those. I don't know the Ryanair routes, KLM. Can somebody go on I don't know if anybody can log in somehow and see how many arrivals are actually expected into Princess Juliana right now. I think you can only do that through ATC view, but I don't know if you might be able to do that on live flight. I'm not sure, but can anybody check and see how many arrivals are actually expected right now? All right, guys, we're leaving Cuba. Boom, screenshot. You remember that guy? It was like some compilation. This guy was like, boom, headshot, boom, headshot. He was like, boom, screenshot. What's going on, Jade? Good to see you. Grand Porter, welcome to the stream. Good to see you, man. All right, how we looking? We are just over an hour. And let's go ahead and do our motivational quote of the day. And today's motivational quote, brought to you by me, is going to be: better to live 30 years of adventure than 100 years safely in the corner. Better to live 30 years of adventure than 100 years safely in the corner. Now, what that means is basically, like, don't always, I mean, it's good to be smart, it's good to be wise about the decisions you make, and, you know, make sure that you kind of, like, be cautious on your steps from time to time, but you're definitely going to enjoy life a lot more. You're going to be able to experience a lot more in this lifetime if you take risk. If you just are, you just extend your life by being scared of doing everything. You never want to take any risks. You just want to be safe. You just want to stay in your house and never meet anybody new, never try to talk to anybody new, never try to do anything new. You know, that's not a life. Like, you're not going to really be able to experience anything. Now, I'm not saying you should go out there and just try a bunch of crazy stuff, but you should definitely go out and experiment and try and live life. You know, like, don't just, yeah, maybe you were hurt in the past by, maybe some girls, and now you don't want to date anymore, but hey, you need to get back out there and try it again. Dust yourself off, get back up and try it again. You know what I mean? But life is risky. That's just how it is, period. That's the point. Life is risky. No matter what you do, it's gonna be a risk. But is that risk worth taking is your next question. Like, how big of a risk do you want to take? And I feel like, to me, the bigger the risk, the better the reward. So more risk, more reward. I really do believe in that. The bigger risk you take, also, the bigger risk you take have even bigger failure. The more you put your heart into it, you're definitely even more out there to set yourself up for failure. But you're gonna fail at times. That's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. But the more you put yourself out there, the more you risk, the more opportunity you're gonna have to actually be successful at things. Like, there's gonna be things that you never knew you'd be good at, things that you never knew you would enjoy, because you took the risk. Like, I mean, and a lot of times I always talk about YouTube and stuff like that. Like, it was for me, it was a risk, just trying to live stream and things like that. And I did fail at it, and I still do fail at it to this day on certain parts. But it was definitely a risk just trying it. You know, it was a risk trying, you know, actually spending money on things like buying my first streaming program for, not program, but streaming app or whatever for my iPhone video. That was a risk. It was a very cheap risk. It didn't cost much, but it was a risk. And then, you know, just with other things in life, it's just, it always takes a risk. Like, for example, me getting married was a huge risk, obviously. And I was very nervous about that, but the reward that came with that risk was definitely big for me. So, I don't know, just think about, like, I guess for that, just, you know, reflect on yourself and think about what things have you risked. When's the last time you tried something new? When's the last time that you actually tried something different outside of the box? When's the last time you tried doing something that was not because somebody else was doing it? You know, when's the last time you actually on your own was like, hey, I'm gonna try this thing. I've never done it. I have no idea how to do it, but I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna go out there and put myself out there, and I'm gonna give it a try. There's a thing I'm trying to make, and I can't tell you guys details on it yet, but there's an idea I have, and I love this idea. I think this idea will be very good, and I think people will really like it. There's an idea I have, and I have no idea how to, like, accomplish this idea. Like, it has to do with, like, programming. It's like an app that I have to make that links to, like, a specific game. It's not Infinite Flight, but it's a game, and I have no idea how to do any of that stuff. Like, that's completely out of my range of abilities to do. And so, but I have to take the risk and, you know, find people. I take the risk and just basically do what I can, plan what I can, like, do things that I can, reach out to people that I never think would respond to me, just so that I can get that, because I know that's definitely going to be worth it whenever I finally get it done. I've had this idea for probably a year now, and I've been wanting to work on it. Finding Passion knows about it. It's kind of like a secret. I haven't really told anybody because I don't want anybody taking my idea. You know, you can't tell everybody your new ideas. When you get amazing ideas, you can share them with a small circle of people who you can trust, but you can't just broadcast every idea you come out with, because people are going to show up and you're going to notice, hey, this other person did my idea. What the heck? And then they're going to do it before you do it, and they're going to get all popular and famous with your idea. You know, so you can't go and share your ideas with everybody all the time. So one more last time, better to live 30 years of adventure and fun and living life than 100 years safely in a corner, never being exposed to anything, never meeting anybody, never loving anybody, never being appreciated by anybody, and just safely living in the corner. So that's today's motivational quote of the day and my little rant that I'm gonna go on for today. So many arrivals, Lucas says, and T in some room. Say goodbye to Cuba, right behind us. It was nice. It was a nice little short flyover. Next we got Haiti and the Dominican Republic. We'll be seeing Haiti first. Off to our left, I believe that is island over there. That is how does he say it? Inagua Islands. It's very small. Turks and Caicos Islands is what that is over there. That's one of the Turks and Caicos Islands. And we got Haiti ahead of us. One hour and 11 minutes left. ETE. 630 nautical miles to go. Yeah, if you look on the map, you can see again there's more people. We're not the only ones headed to. All these guys. If I click on one of them, they're definitely headed to. Yeah, they're headed to Princess Juliana also. I don't know what their ETE is. That'd be nice if when you click on somebody, it told you, like, when they were scheduled to land. That would be legit. Infinite Flight, you should work on that. That's something that on X-Plane, or not just X-Plane, but on VATSIM, which is the basically the multiplayer platform for X-Plane, FSX, and P3D. When you click on somebody on the VATSIM map, it shows you their flight plan, it shows you remarks, it shows you the aircraft they're flying, speed, it shows you how long they've been en route, it also shows you how much longer they have in their flight and when they're expected to land, I think in Zulu time or something like that. But that'd be really cool. I know that you can see in the new update they show you their, like, flight plan on the map, but I don't know if they actually are going to show you, like, okay, when is this person going to land? Like, when are they scheduled to land? I think that'd be very helpful too for, actually, I think ATC already has that feature. I think when you're ATC and you look on the little ATC interface, I think it shows you, like, what time people are scheduled to land or how much longer they're supposed to be en route. Starly is saying that that feature is included in the next update, but we'll see if that does happen. Ooh, nice. Okay, Justin has a perfect example of what I was talking about earlier. He said that happened to me. I was recording a vid, and then I see someone who I told my idea to. I was going to do expert versus training server. Then I was recording the video someone else had just uploaded. Oh, I'd be upset, bro. I would be upset too. Especially if you were working on the video already. That sucks. Well, yeah, you got to be careful who you tell your ideas to. It's like, you don't have to be, you know, always secretive. I mean, a lot of times I'm very secretive with my ideas. Like the Australian tour, I didn't tell anybody about that. I told people I was going to do it, but I didn't tell anybody my flight plan, which is, I mean, it's easy. Anybody can do an Australian tour. Anybody can do any kind of tour. But what makes that tour original is how you set that tour up. Like you know, somebody else decided to do an Australian tour later on. That's fine. I take no credit for giving them that idea at all. But if they take my exact same route, if they fly to the exact same airports in the exact same sequence, that is when I can tell, okay, they actually took my flight plan. Because the flight plan is out there for you guys to use if you want to go back and do the Australian tour on your own. I provided that in the last video. I provided the entire tour route of all the airports there, so you guys could fly it on your own or with your friends or whoever you want to do, with your airlines or whatnot. I just ask people to give me credit if they use it exactly. But yeah, you gotta be careful who you give your ideas to. I mean, I've talked about doing a world tour in the future, and I still want to do a world tour. And I have some really cool ideas about what I want to do for my world tour. And nobody has done this idea, and I know nobody has done it, and nobody's gonna do it because it's so different, I should say. But I haven't told anybody. Like literally nobody knows except 2 people who don't even fly on Infinite Flight know my idea. So, but yeah, you gotta be careful who you tell your ideas to, and not just on Infinite Flight, but just in general, not just YouTube either. Like if you're a musician and you have a really cool idea for a song and you tell like a bunch of musicians about it, you know what's gonna happen. One of those musicians are probably gonna take your idea. Now, the one thing let me tell you too, when it comes to ideas and creative thinking and things like that, the good thing is great to surround yourself with people who are also creative, people who also look at beautiful Haiti, people who are also kind of in the same mindset as far as creativity and stuff like that. So you can be inspired by somebody else's idea. You know, you can definitely be inspired by someone else's idea just because you're around that person, but you don't want to copy their idea straight on. You know, you'd be like, oh well, I think I could do the idea better, and so you just copy it and just do it again or whatever. Which, yeah, I mean, it's different. If you do it in your own way, it's okay, I guess. But you gotta be careful who you tell. But at the same time, it's very easy to be influenced by other people, and don't be surprised, especially if you're, you know, if people see you doing your thing, they're going to be inspired by your videos, and they're going to start making videos similar to yours. You can't be mad because they got inspired. You should be thankful. You should be encouraged. You should be like honored that you have actually inspired somebody. What's going on, Boss George? Good to see you, man. Georgie. All right, Walker Fruit, I'll see you when we're 150 nautical miles out. 2 seconds later, I'll be back. I'll check again. Who was that? Who asked? Pro Tanker later on once the flight's over. I'll check again on Infinite Passenger to see if I added you. I'm pretty sure I did. I added everybody. S Visible Gamer says he has crippling depression. We need to stop that. That's a waste of time, bro. I think this is the airport we landed at last time when we flew to Haiti. Let me look on the map. Yep, yes. Last time we flew to Haiti in the Caribbean tour, we flew to MTPP, which is that place. I don't know how to say it. That's where we flew to. I really recommend if anybody wants to fly. Like if you want to fly to like a short flight from Haiti to Princess Juliana, that would be a great airport to start at. Right there, Mike Tango Papa Papa. Nice. On March 20th, Grant Porter will be on his 100 days of motivation on Discord. Proud of you, bro. I really appreciate that. I've been using a lot of your quotes, too, for my live streams and videos, so keep it up. I always give you credit, too. Hazard Gasm, what's going on, man? He says, I inspired you to be on expert server. Yeah, bro, it's a must-have. If you're gonna do infinite flight and you want to be like, I mean, you ain't got to be like super realistic, but if you just want to enjoy like flying with a little bit of realism, expert server is definitely where it's at, man. Beautiful Haiti. I haven't been on a cruise in probably 2, maybe 3 years. I almost went last year and I didn't go. Almost went the year before that, didn't go. The cruises I go on though are like dance cruises. There's a cruise, it's a really dope cruise. It goes out of Miami and it now goes out of LA. It's called the Aventura Dance Cruise. It's super dope. If you're into like dancing, you'll definitely love it. If you're into dancing and if you love women, you'll love this cruise. There's lots of women who dance. Now I'm married, so the women part is out of the question, but the dancing part I still do. But I haven't been in a few years. I went twice on that. I think I went twice. Maybe I just went one time on that cruise. It's basically like a weekend cruise. I think it starts on Friday. I think it leaves on Friday or Thursday night, one of those. And it goes, I think we come back on Monday or something like that. So like you basically do not sleep the entire time. There's like plenty of ice cream, like all you can eat ice cream. My favorite part about cruises is all you can eat ice cream, because I literally eat more ice cream on a boat than I do in my entire lifetime on that boat. But on this cruise, it's called Aventura Dance Cruise. Your mom would like it? Yeah, man. What does your mom dance? Because your mom would probably like the Aventura Dance Cruise. Tell her to go to, I don't know when it is. They have it every year. They just added the boat that goes out of LA. Before they only did the Aventura Dance Cruise out of Miami. But now it also cruises out of LA. I haven't done the LA one. The Miami one is the best one right now. LA is new, so people are not like really like that hype yet. But the Miami one is mad. It's like it's lit. It's live over there, man. Flying over Haiti. Let me get some pictures out here too. Let's do a wing view for a little while. Which one? Whoops. That for now. We'll switch over. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. That buffet. Yeah, I think a lot of people's first video for me was the global update video. I think I flew from San Diego to San Francisco, and it's funny because one of my most popular videos was probably one of my worst videos too. And so it kind of sucks that people are being introduced to me through that video. Holy crap, Boeing! That bank angle, or not angle, but he just kind of like rocked over theirs, over G. I say over G. I'm not gonna lie, before my first cruise, I was paranoid about cruising. I did not want to cruise. I did not want to be on a boat, period, ever, because Titanic. Ever since I saw Titanic, boats were ruined for me. I'm still kind of messed up. Like cruises, I'm okay. I've been on 2 or 3 cruises now, and I've conquered my fear for cruising. But on smaller boats, I don't know about that. Aiming deep, we are actually, let's show you for those guys who just joined in on us. We took off in Cuba over here, MUCC, and now we're flying over Haiti and headed to Princess Juliana. Right, it's funny because we're so far away we can't actually see the traffic, but it looks like so lonely, and I'm like, you have no idea what's coming right now. Oh, they probably do. They probably know. I'm pretty sure word has got out that there's a group flying in from every direction. We got us flying in. We got these guys flying in. I'm pretty sure, I mean, we're not the biggest group, though. There's been virtual airline event flights where there's been, like, I don't know, maybe even 100 aircraft flying in at the same time. That is what you need to be worried about, not our small little group. Wait, what are you talking about, Pro Tanker? Yeah, my first global flight has a lot of views, but it's a crap video to me. In my opinion, that video is crap. In my own personal opinion, it's funny because people always, I get comments like every day on that video still, and that video is old. In internet days, it's very old, and and so I get comments on it, and I don't even want to reply to the comments. So I was like, yeah, I know these things now. You know, I've learned so much since that video. I've changed how I stream. I've changed so much with my stream and just me, and I've learned a lot more since that video. And people love to go on the internet and comment on people's videos and try to correct them. And I don't mind people, you know, telling me, okay, this is the way it's supposed to be done. Like, I don't mind that, because I am here to learn also. Like, we're learning at the same time. I'm never gonna say that I'm smarter than everybody. I'm never gonna say I know everything. So there's still people who are new to my channel who find a random video and decide to comment on something I did, and I can't be upset because, one, they don't know me. Two, some of them are trying to help. Some of them, they come a little harsh, and they're just very like, oh, you know, did this stupid thing, whatever. You know, it was like terrible landing. I'm like, yes, I know it was a terrible landing. You have to remind me it was a terrible landing. And dead. F-22 just killed us right in our right engine. But yeah, so it's funny. But to me that video was a crap video. But I was very excited in that video because it was a very, very first ever global flight, and it really was. Like, I didn't pre-record it. I didn't do a flight before to test it. I jumped in immediately and did that flight, and that was my first look at the global update, and I was definitely amazed by it. Yeah, it's true, Furum. I mean, think about when Delta VA flies, AFKLM, and IFAE, when they fly together, man, that's a big group right there. Martin, what's going on, man? Good to see you, man. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing good. How are we doing on time? ETE 56:59. Probably won't do shoutouts, because we already did that. Usually I do shoutouts when we're an hour out, but I already kind of did those, so guess we'll get a screenshot with that F-22 over there. What do you think, eh? Alright guys, Justin's random fact of the day is the mammal with the most teeth is a giant armadillo, which can as many as 100 teeth in his jaws. In the oceans, the spinner dolphin can have as many as 252 teeth in its long, thin jaws. That is so random. I don't know where you get these from. Oh, another F-22. Got me feeling like real important right now. I got F-22s escorting me. Like we in a hostile environment or something. We flying over some SAMs. Speaking of SAMs, I need to get back into DCS World. I haven't got out of it. I just haven't flown. I haven't flown this week, DCS World. It's still tough, guys. When I got my new PC, there's just so many more possibilities, so many more games that I can play. I haven't been flying Infinite Flight as much because I've been spending more time flying on PC. I've been playing X-Plane. Yesterday we did an X-Plane stream, and that was a lot of fun. We started up a charter company with FSC Economy, flying the Cessna, going back to basics back there. And in the future, hopefully I get to fly the Caravan, PC-12, Beechcraft King Air. Probably make our way up to flyings like the Bombardier Challenger or something like that. But it's been a lot of fun. I almost did a flight before today's flight on X-Plane, but then I didn't. And there's other games that I want to get. Like we talk about this all the time, but there's just so many possibilities, guys. It's hard. It's really hard to dedicate myself to one game anymore. It's so hard. But DCS World, I want to get back into that. I've learned a lot about DCS World, and I feel like I can fly a bit better. I've gotten better with the weapon systems on the F5 and the F15. I'm still kind of confused on how the missions work and stuff like that. Oh my god, this thing just turns. It's nuts. Twitch the Scenic. But yeah, so it's fun. It's so much fun though. It's definitely an addictive game once you get into it and once you learn of playing. It takes some time to get set up and get learning. It's kind of like I don't know. It's definitely a simulator. You can't just jump in and expect to just fly around and kill a bunch of stuff. Like, you actually have to learn what the keys are, learn a few of the weapon systems. You can't. It's not like Ace Combat. You just jump in, you hit the freaking circle button, and it shoots missiles. No, you got to actually know how to choose a weapon, all that stuff. So, but it's fun. That's what makes it fun for people who are a little more into flight sim and combat than the regular casual gamer. Also, Find Your Passion has been wanting to play some Arma, and I have actually never streamed Arma. I did a test stream with it a couple weeks ago for the Patreons, which I've decided for now on, I'm probably only gonna showcase my test streams for Patreons only now. Before, I would just kind of like, sometimes I would randomly pop up and do a test stream and do it on my channel and whatnot, which still could happen, but for the most part, I'm probably gonna just exclusively post it to the Patreon channel so people can see it who support the channel through Patreon. But so I did a test stream with Arma, and obviously we've been doing a lot of iRacing, and it's just so many games I want to play, and they all take up so much time. There's another game called Star Citizen I want to get into. I might actually get it this week. I might buy it this week, but I probably won't be streaming it this week because I have the whole week planned out. Today is Infinite Flight. Tomorrow we'll be racing in Phoenix, and then Friday we'll be back on Friday Night Flight. And next week I haven't got that planned. Next week will probably be pretty busy for me earlier on the week, like Monday, Tuesday. We may or may not stream at all Monday and Tuesday. We'll see what happens. Have I announced them? Actually, I have not, Justin. Thanks for reminding me. I have not announced you guys. Yes, sir. As visible, my first video ever was GTA 5. How to land an aircraft. 152 views. Never forget about your roots. GTA was my first video ever posted on YouTube. That's actually really funny. Oh, thanks. Today's word of the day from Walking Fruit. Portuguese word of the day is wing, which is asa. Is it asa? Asa. Asa. That's a very simple word. That's easy. Asa is wing. I already forgot yesterday's word. It was like landing gear. I don't remember how to say it. I'm gonna have to start writing these down so I can have like a whole list of like aviation related words that I can use in Portuguese. So when I talk about Portuguese people, you guys know what I'm talking about. Asa. Okay. That sounds easier to say. Justin says I like killing the whole server GTA, going on Rampage. I haven't made any videos like that on GTA, but I did definitely do that back in the day. I was with a group called the 8492nd or something like that. It was like a jet group on GTA 5 for PS4. I think they might have been on Xbox too, but I don't remember. But we would do server takeovers, so we'd have like 10 jets all online, and then we would just we would go onto the public voice chat inside of GTA, and we play like this siren sound that says like takeover or something crazy and stupid, and then we would all fly around and literally kill every single person on the map over and over and over. And that is the fun. Yeah, that was the Find Your Passion, and that was the fun of GTA. That's why GTA can be a lot of not fun sometimes, because people do stupid things like that. It was definitely ridiculous. Like, I would hate to have been anybody that we were killing, because it's like, I mean, you have no chance unless you can't drive away, because we can explode the cars. You can't. I mean, if you hide inside of a house, maybe you can get away. That's the only way you can get away. But if you're outside on the streets, we told people like, go inside your houses. If you don't go inside, you will be strafed. It was pretty funny. Good times though, good times. Sometimes I feel like getting in the GTA again, and then I get on there and I get killed. I'm like, I forget this game. All right, F-22, you need to not be inside me. Not carrying you this flight. What's going on, boy Puso? Welcome back. Yeah, we're actually, I didn't mention this. We're actually flying over Dominican Republic now. And I think the original destination was somewhere around Santa Domingo. And we're actually about to fly over that. So we're about to fly over our original destination. I think if my map is right on live flight. What's whose name? Anthony plays. Actually like doing it. One thing I'm excited to get into for X-Plane is the A320 Ultimate. I'm really excited about flying that. Stream it for a video. I'll probably do a video first and then I'll stream it. We'll see. I don't know if I'm gonna find it though. X-Plane 11 is not on iOS. X-Plane 11 is on PC only. PC and Mac. What's wrong with my mic? Check, check, check. Nothing's wrong with my mic. What are you talking about, Graham? What are you talking about, man? My mic has been fine. Oh, nice. Your side of the family comes from Santiago? That's cool. I've actually never been to Dominican in real life. I would love to go there. You later, Pro Tanker. Oh, okay. Cool, cool, cool. I didn't know my mic cut out. I think it's because I have a noise reduction thing, and if I don't talk loud enough, it actually cuts my own voice out. So I have to make sure I talk at a consistent level, or the noise gate will actually cut out my actual voice. That's probably what happened. FaZe Coon, what's going on, man? Good to see you. You think Friday Night Flight's gonna be in Northern Africa? Don't they already have IFATC in Northern Africa this week? I've never really been successful at guessing where Friday Night Flight's gonna be. Like, they always pick somewhere I'm just not expecting to go. What's going on, Crazy Chaz? Good to see you, man. Furum TV, how much longer you got left in your flight? I know you're supposed to be landing Princess Juliana also pretty soon. We are 43 minutes. Our ETE, and that right there on the right wing is where we were originally gonna fly to. That's Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic. It definitely would have been a beautiful approach, though. I mean, look at that place. Safa Boss, good to see you, man. We're flying to Princess Juliana. Is X-Plane 11 going to iOS? I don't know. I don't know if that's ever gonna make it to iOS. I'm surprised they got X-Plane 10, the part that they did get in there to iOS. So it may be a while for they were really happy about getting X-Plane 10 there too, and that wasn't that long before X-Plane 11 came out.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will be serving you cold drinks and a light snack shortly.
That's not the one I was looking for. This is the one I was looking for, I think. No, that's not it either. Anthony plays. Good night again. Are you gonna go? Are you gonna go, or are you gonna stay? I mean, I know you need to sleep. You're all the way in Australia. It's like freaking midnight or something crazy over there. Appreciate that phase, Con. Cool. That actually was not flight assistant to speak. That was that's another voice that I have on my computer. I'm playing. So I've just been in, I've just heard of an app called Voice Attack, and I know a lot of you guys are more of Infinite Flight flyers, and you more of you know, iOS gamers and stuff like that. So not all of you have like PCs to play on, but for me this is news. I'm like, whoa, what is this Voice Attack thing? So basically, what Voice Attack is. And I'm going to be trying it. I'll probably do a test flight sometime once I get it downloaded. I don't know if it costs money or if it's free. I hope it's free because that'd be very, very good. But basically, Voice Attack, I can use voice recognition to tell X-Plane to do things. So it's going to be kind of like I'm talking to a co-pilot. So I could be like, change flaps to flaps 10, and then the game will change flaps to flaps 10 because I said it. Like basically, it's gonna be voice recognition. So I'm excited about trying that, and hopefully it's pretty easy to set up. I've heard about it because I've talked to a guy. I was actually on a phone call earlier. I was talking to a guy about a different game that has it, where you could use it for different things. So we'll see. We are on. I'm using an iPhone 10 right now, so I'm on iOS. Is what an app? How do I do what? How do I do what, man? Oh, this is what I was looking for. This is what I was looking for. I know we're only like 39 minutes out, but the flight attendants have been lazy, and apparently they just woke up. So now they finally want to serve us food. So let's see what they have to offer.
Ladies and gentlemen, the main cabin, we will be starting with our meal service very shortly. We do have two selections of entrees. We have a penne pasta with a cheese and tomato sauce. The other selection is chicken with vegetables and a rice stuffing. Then we'll be following our meal carts with a beverage cart. And we do ask that if you're eating, as a courtesy to those behind you, if you could bring your seat back up just to let those behind you a little more room to enjoy. Thank you.
Legit. I had to listen to it back on stream. I wanted to make sure it was working. I think I pressed the wrong button. I turned up the wrong sound. I turned up the plane sounds and not the game sounds. So my sounds might be all jacked up now because I pressed the wrong button. And I don't remember what they were set to at before. I might go to load settings. I might cut out for a second here. Give me a second. I can set everything back to how it was. Alright, check. Alright, we're back. We're good. And we should be able to hear the plane as normal. Cool. I already died from starvation. It's too late. They came too late. We'll start using. We'll use those some more on our descent. All right. So let's see. We are 345 nautical miles out. ETE 37. And now as we're getting closer, look at this. Look how much. Yeah. So those guys who were on our left wing, they're getting closer to us now. They may actually get there before us. It looks like. I don't know what kind of planes are flying. Let's see. What are they flying? A320s, A320, A320. They're probably flying American. A320. Yeah, they're all flying A320s. And he's flying 737. 10. So they're about the same speed. The 787 way ahead of them is going a bit faster. We're about to leave the Dominican Republic, and we'll be seeing Puerto Rico pretty soon. You can actually see. It's crazy how close these islands are together. You can actually, right off the horizon, you can see into Puerto Rico where Aguadilla is. I'll never forget Aguadilla. I actually spent the night at the airport. I spent the night at both San Juan International and at Aguadilla, the little bitty airport Aguadilla. San Juan was definitely better to sleep in, even though I do not prefer it. What's up, Cake Sunday TV? What's going on, man? Good to see you. J. Lowe says flight to Barbados next. Where is that exactly? And I'll try to stick around once we get on the ground if we have anywhere to park. We'll see if we can watch a few people land. This is going to be really interesting. I'm really curious to see how this turns out. Let's put one more thing up on the screen. I'm going to pull up Navigraph, one of my new flight planning tools. Check it out. All right, so what am I looking at right now? We're looking at the approach for runway 10, the RNAV GNSS runway 10 approach. So I mean, we're a ways out still, but we can talk about this. That's fine. So we got Lesser, which I don't know if that's actually on our flight plan. Doubt it. Let's see. I do not believe we have that on our flight plan. I don't think that the waypoints are updated. I just got the newest waypoints updated and stuff like that on my X-plane, so now I'm able to see all the new correct waypoints. But basically, this is the idea, though. We're flying in from this side, from the west, and we'll continue in here. We don't know. I mean, this might not even matter because again, we're going to be flying into a very, very busy airspace, and approach is going to be giving us vectors. Who knows what he's going to do? I'm very interested to see how he handles it. I know he's going to do a great job. IFATC always does a good job most of the time. But as far as our final approach, we'll be going down about 2,600 feet here at Avaki. Where's Avaki? Oh, there's Avaki up here. And then SRS going to be like a left base, and then a Lesser 1,700 map on will be at on the ground. Basically on the ground we get the map on. And as far as the runway, for you guys who don't know, everybody probably does know because it's a very popular airport, but as you know, there's one runway, all right? And here is usually the taxiway you use to hold short for runway 10 for takeoff for departure. I don't know how many departures Princess Juliana is going to have, but it probably will have a few at least because there's a lot of airplanes on the ground at the moment. Runway length, I believe, is 7,546 feet, 2,300 meters. And again, if you land and you miss taxiway Echo and taxiway Foxtrot, you will have to back taxi back here at a hotel. I think that's hotel. And so ideally you want to land and only use about this much runway here, and so that way you can exit via Echo or Foxtrot and not have to turn around, because if you miss Echo and Foxtrot, you got to turn around and come back. And I don't know what they're expecting as far as approach and tower and whatnot, but that's going to add more time. So you're going to have a lot more separation, because if a plane has to turn around, That could cause people to have to go around. That could cause people to have to completely abort their landing and all that type of stuff. And it also could hold up the ground from taking off too if you have to back taxi. So you want to be able to get off at Echo, but everything does not always go right, and so sometimes you might have to go in back taxi. So just be expecting to have separation. I believe we're gonna have approach online. Earlier when I looked, we didn't have tower, but tower might be on now. Yeah, tower's online now. So we'll see what happens. But it's gonna be pretty interesting approach and arrival into Princess Juliana today. ATIS frequency is gonna be 12765. I wonder, with the new update, they're adding the ATIS, so I'm pretty sure you're just gonna be able to click on a button just like you do now. But I wonder if they're ever going to incorporate actually typing in the like frequencies for different frequencies to like tune into them. And down here you can see this is the parking. So I'm pretty sure all this is gonna be taken. There's only like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 spots over here, and there's probably like 10 more over here. So we'll see. It's gonna be interesting. It's a very small airport, but it's about to be extremely freaking busy. So it's gonna be a lot of fun though. All right, that's Puerto Rico ahead of us. West side of Puerto Rico on Aguadilla. JetBlue flies to Aguadilla over here on the west side of I think United flies there too. I tried to get on a United flight from there, but it didn't work out, so I had to fly JetBlue. But yeah, we do have tower and approach online there. Arkin, what? You're so funny. Can we play like what? There's nothing to do. We're not doing anything. We're looking at nothing but like a few islands here and there. So it's my stream. I do what I want. If you don't like it, leave. No, I'm playing Infinite Flight on my phone, but I just have Infinite Flight pulled up on my computer screen so that I can stream it. That's the only reason I have it on my PC, but everything else is run through with my phone. Uh-oh, they're doing a circle approach. Oh man, the circle approach. I'll take a look. Can we see? Are we close enough to see what's going on there? No, we still can't see anything yet. We'll probably be able to see it once we get right above Puerto Rico. But I'm being told that they're doing a circle approach out there, which would make sense for an airport like this. So make sure you follow ATC instructions today. Robotic Bros, what's going on, man? Welcome back. I have a comment to make. That one guy who's talking about, can we fly and not look at this? Like, it really shows who's like serious about flight and aviation. If you don't want to look at charts, that is the difference between somebody who really wants to do this, and somebody who's only playing this as a game. And no offense to people who are playing this as just a game, because this is also a fun game to play. And so no offense to those people, but it's just a difference between people who are more serious about like, hey, I want to like be a pilot. Like, I actually want to learn, be a pilot and fly a real plane. Like, if you want to fly a real plane, you're gonna have to stare at charts like that for probably longer than you're gonna be flying in the beginning. So anyways, I'm just gonna say that a little bit, but that shows the difference between somebody who's serious about flying and somebody who's just like, I just want to fly from A to B. Am I back? check. I think I'm back. My bad. I think I stepped on the mute button. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I stepped on the mute. My bad, guys. I stepped on. Thanks for putting that out. I have no idea where it cut out though. no clue. No clue when it cut out. But what I was saying was basically in the beginning when I first got into aviation, when I would watch people's videos and live streams of people doing flights, that's Aguadilla right below us. I never wanted to look at charts. I was avoiding looking at them. I wanted to avoid learning how to do them. It just didn't look fun to me at all. But eventually I learned that I need to learn this if I actually wanted to really do like fly like correctly. I need to learn about how to do approaches, what it meant, what approach charts look like, and all that type of stuff. So it's funny. I'm a completely different flight simmer now than I used to be. So you'll get there. Don't worry about it. Don't rush into it. It takes time. Yes, it's very, very important. One thing I learned the more I get into welcome Horn Simply 1223 Canal, that guy. Thank you. Welcome to the channel, bro. Good to see you. But one thing I learned as I get more and more as a flight sim is that flying is actually a lot more about safety than I thought. And I know that once I get into school, once I start training, like seriously training in flight school for my pilot license and stuff like that, I know that a lot of it's going to be about safety. And flying is fun and is cool, especially when you're playing on games, but it's every time you get out there, it's literally life or death. Every time you fly, it's life or death. Your hands are not only in your own hands, but in depending on other people to also do the right thing too out there. And charts have a lot to do with that, because if you don't have ATC, the charts are the ones that'll tell you which way to go safely to get over mountains, all that. Like, if you ever wonder, like, oh man, how low am I supposed to be when I approach? Well, charts will answer that question for you. And the closer we get to the airport, the more hungry I get. All right, how are we looking now? Next waypoint is SJU. That's San Juan. ET 25 minutes. We are 234 miles out. So when should we descend? And how far out will we be when we talk to ATC? We're getting closer and closer. You can kind of see more and more aircraft getting closer to Princess Juliana, but it's getting crazy busy. We're not even by the airport yet, but these planes are all around us. Looks like we're going to be right behind these Airbuses. Uh-oh, unknown. Welcome back to San Juan, Puerto Rico, guys. Every time I see Puerto Rico, I'm like, man, I miss Puerto Rico. I can't wait to go back. Oh yeah, but I forgot about Puerto Rico had that really bad hurricane a couple months ago, and I think, and if anybody is watching from Puerto Rico right now, you can correct me, but my wife is from Puerto Rico, so we talk to her family all the time. And they actually live in Carolina, just I think it's to the south of San Juan, just a little bit. And they didn't have power. Like the whole island was out of power for like a month or two, like 2 months, no power, just running on generators. And I believe even now there's certain parts of the island that still has no power because of that hurricane that came. And well, last time she went back, remember when I did that Spirit flight and everything went wrong? Well, last time she went back, she was saying that all the traffic lights were still not working. Like, I don't know how they get around, but apparently, like, when you drive around the city in Puerto Rico, like, there were no traffic lights, but somehow nobody ever died. I don't know how that worked. People when I went there, people drive crazy enough. I can't imagine how much more crazy they drive when there's no stoplights. But yeah, so the man, if you guys don't realize it, like, that was bad. Like, I thought that the hurricane was bad when I hit my hometown, Houston, which it was bad. I still have friends and people who are still building to this day. I talked to one of my best friends yesterday, and he is maybe just finally finishing up refixing his house. Well, not refixing, but fixing up his house after the really bad floods we had after that hurricane that we had last year. But Puerto Rico is also still dealing with it. So, like, it's not on the news anymore. Nobody's talking about these hurricanes that came, but everybody is really still dealing with it and still, you know, trying to handle it. So it's all the donations that came in to help with that was great. So I'm glad that people the world actually came and helped out and really donated to those causes. It doesn't matter which one you donated to; it's definitely going to go to good use. But it's crazy. I can't believe they still don't have power down there. I think like the more wealthy parts of the island are where all the power is back, but the parts that are not as popular, the parts that are not as wealthy, they don't really have power. That's great, man. That sounds great, man. Yeah, it was really bad, Arkin. It was really bad. Walker Fruit says, Princess Juliana is packed. I do not think it was a good idea to fly here. We'll find out. We'll see. I can't go any faster than this. If I could, I would definitely fly ahead of these Airbuses. I wonder if we'll get close enough to actually see them. Distance, I don't see them yet. How far are they? Yeah, they're gonna be sequenced probably right in front of me. Still ways out from us, so I'm not gonna be able to see them. It's alright, we're good. We got protection. We got freaking jets escorting us right now. We're good. I ain't scared of nothing. See, I tried to get scenery for Puerto Rico in X-Plane, and I have this problem right here. You see all those clouds on top of the scenery? Those are not clouds that are like in infinite flight. That is part of the like image that they're using to place on top of Puerto Rico. And whenever I was trying to get, that's San Juan actually right there, I believe. Yeah, that is San Juan. Whenever I was trying to get scenery, like ortho scenery for X-Plane for Puerto Rico, it all just had clouds all over it. And it's really annoying when you're trying to land and there's like clouds on your airport. You know, it's like big white, you know, blotches on your airport. Because Puerto Rico's a beautiful island, man, but it's so hard to get good scenery out here. Yeah, that's San Juan right there. There's Old San Juan. I can't really point at it, but there's Old San Juan to the south of that little water, and then not south, but to the like off our left wing right there. That's Old San Juan. And up here is, hold on, I'm using my left wing to point at things. My left wing up here, that's the actual San Juan International Airport. San Juan Airport right here, and then all this over here is downtown. No, I think I lied. This right here, right where we're flying over right now, is Old San Juan. Is that an F-16 below us? Yeah. We're landing in Princess Juliana today. Justin Zuno, we've been flying. Flight time is, wait. We've been flying for hour 30. We still have about 19, 20 minutes to go. That's not really a good time. It's a rough time because we still have to descend, and it's going to be a bit slower than our current speed. We're going at 561 knots now. 51 knot tailwind. Can't complain about that. 179 nautical miles left to go. And yeah, Starly's right. We probably will end up flying like 2-3 circles. What's going on, Fear on TV? Did I miss something you said? Champion High, what's going on, man? How good to see you. Jacob, if you're escorting, you probably should not land with me. I don't trust that you won't get ghosted. To be safe, you probably should just go ahead and enter into the like talk to ATC and get instructions on your own. I mean, we've done times when we've done escorts and we've just, you know, you guys have stuck with me, but I just don't know. It's really busy airspace right now, so to be safe, you probably should contact ATC on your own. Cause right now we're not like flight of 2 or 3. I mean, I could. How many we got? 1, 3. We could be flight of 4 right now. But yeah, let's not do that today. This airport is just too small. Runway's too small for that today. Infinite Flight 787, good to see you, man. I wouldn't say Friday Night Flight is the only thing that reaches this amount. Other popular airports, when Dubai is ever open with ATC, every time it's extremely packed because people for some reason love Dubai. I mean, I love Dubai too, but the Man 10, welcome back, bro. J-Lo, welcome back. Yeah, we're gonna be flying around. Let's see. Somebody said check the radar. Oh, holy crap. Okay, now we can see traffic. Take a look at it. Let's take a look at the situation report. All right, let's see. Can we really spot? So you can kind of see the swirl that's happening here. You got this guy, Yuri, south of the airport. He's going to be probably flying a complete circle around the airport. The other planes are behind him. So this is probably going to be very similar to our Mexico approach a while ago, when the airspace was very busy and they had us flying like a spiral approach form. So expect that. I'm trying to think if there's any way to like sneak in and all that. I wonder if I descend early, if that would change anything. We're 150 miles out. Let's start finding out about our descent. Thank you for the sub, 787. Appreciate that, man. Don't know why it didn't pop up when you subscribed. So I think we're. How about we descend down to 11,000? Oh, there it is, Infinite Flight 787. That's proof that you just subscribed. Appreciate that, man. Welcome to the Blue Arrow Royal family. All right, initial altitude, we're at 35,000 feet. Sending down to 11,000. And how about we make that happen before we get to the next waypoint? Distance to next, 82 miles. 2,100 feet per minute. So we're gonna descend now. All right, we've passed Puerto Rico. Say goodbye to Puerto Rico. This is another island right off the the right side of Puerto Rico. I can't remember the name of it. Let me look at the map real quick. Vieques, on our right wing. Yeah, that's Vieques right there. That's the island where they have like on the beach, it like glows with some type of thing. I don't know. You might have seen pictures online. F-16 is killing us right now. You might have seen pictures online of like a beach with like these glowy like orb things. Like that's where that happens at. And I didn't get to go there. You have to take a ferry from Puerto Rico to Vieques, and I haven't done it. Last time I went, I didn't get to do it. All right, we're gonna descend now down to 11,000. Go to the inside view. Make sure we don't get speed. We don't start speeding. Our vertical speed is going to be negative 2,200 feet per minute. Yeah, Mach 0.84. All right. Starlight's contacting ATC now. Where are you? So I can find out where I'm going to be contacting ATC. He's up there. So we're like 70 miles behind Starlight right now. So in about 70 miles, when we get to about 11,000 or so, we'll be contacting ATC. Oh man, this is going to be fun. Caribbean is beautiful in Infinite Flight. It's beautiful in real life. That is why it is beautiful in Infinite Flight. So this is definitely going to add a bunch of time to my flight today. I don't think I'm even using Infinite Passenger. I think I tried to start it and now it's not. That's so funny. All right, so Julius, which is one of our ATC members at Princess Juliana, he says, please be patient. He does not have a lot of patience with us. Behave or you'll be ghosted. So you heard him. You heard him. Change this to ground speed. That's what it's supposed to be. Yeah, we're still too far, so I'll wait. We can't contact him just yet. What are these islands we're flying over right now? These are the British Virgin Islands we're flying over right now. Another very beautiful place, a great place to visit. I should be a tour guide, man. I should be paid to tell people to go places. Like, yo, this place is so legit. But they have to pay me to go there first, and then I'll tell them. And then I'll brag about it. I don't know who Frank is. J-Lo, my favorite airline is United Airlines. What sucks is I might probably have to turn my sound on or something because I can't hear ATC set up right at the moment. Up the valley, we don't know how long we are going to be till landing. We're only 100 or so, 100 to like 120 miles out from the airport we're landing at, but we're going to have a lot of vectors and whatnot because of the amount of aircraft flying in, so we don't know really when we're going to land. I'm guessing our flight time will probably end up around 2 hours and 15 and 2 hours and 20 minutes, so that gives us another 30 minutes of flight of in-air time before we get on the ground. That's my assumption. That's my prediction for today. Take a look at the left wing. Escorted by F-14s. Yasu B, good to see you, man. Yeah, very busy airspace. Please expect delays, guys. Be patient. Patient.
Ladies and gentlemen, those double chimes indicate that we're well into our descent, so all electronic equipment needs to be turned off at this time and safely stowed away along with any other carry-on luggage you may have taken out. Also, please check to make sure that your seat back is in the full upright position, your tray table stored and locked in place, and your seatbelt fastened. For those of you in our business and first class cabins, if you would make sure that you push the green airplane reset mode button. And for those of you in first class, your shoulder straps must be fastened.
All right, passing 23,000 feet. Far, yep, so contact ATC. 3 miles from where we want to be at 11,000 feet. That's about 11,000 feet away. And we are 87 miles out from our destination. But again, we are expecting delays at the airport because of high amounts of traffic. Flying away from the British Virgin Islands now, the next set of islands we'll be seeing are going to be I think it's Anguilla, which is where Princess Juliana is. Anguilla? Yeah, Anguilla or something like that. It is not infinite passengers. I mean, it's not infinite assistant or infinite passenger. It's actually, I got these voices from an X-Plane plugin, but I'm able to play them as freely as I like. Thank you, Hi-Yen. Khan, appreciate that compliment, bro. But the voice actually good is it's called what's it called? Passenger FX, or I can't remember the name. See, give you a secret to my stash. Yeah, it's called Passengers FX, but it's used for an X-Plane plugin, so it's not related to Infinite Flight at all. St. Thomas? Oh no. All these islands have all these weird names. Let's look on the ground at Princess Juliana. Actually, Princess Juliana is not that busy on the ground. There is 1, 2, 3, 4 aircraft. If you look on live flight, there's about 4 aircraft on the ground right now. One plane just took off. One plane is on final and landing. It looks like Avianca 424. Airspace around it, as far as approach, is where it's most busy. I think the good thing is, as long as approach does its job, it keeps the ground a little bit less cluttered. You know, tower just has to clear people and clear them for landing and takeoff. That's about it. But the hardest part is going to be approach's side. Yeah, I probably just say weird names that's visible. Oh snap! What is this? What is this? What is this? Sorry, I just got an update from Steam about DCS World. I have to read it because it might be. I'm waiting for a specific update. Okay, I don't think it's actually out. I think it's just Hornet update time. As mentioned earlier, a lot of the work is focused on air-to-air radar and single-track radar, STT mode. In particular, the uses of electronic roll logic, and we are now finalizing the antenna scan and limits. Once that is done, we can finish up the ACM modes and STT lock and BVR mode. This would also then allow us to finish up air-to-air symbology for the HUD and attack display. I had hoped planned to next do an IFR field landing video, but we first want to set up a proper instrumentation for the approach. USN Hornets are not equipped with standard ILS equipment. Instead, they must have often use ACLS PAR. I know you guys don't know what the heck this means, but I'm reading stuff from the forums for DCS World because it's a new update I'm excited about. The Hornet's coming out pretty soon, and they just released a update on how that's going. So it looks like it's not out yet, but they're getting really close to releasing it. So it's kind of like looking at, you know, Infinite Flight update data. I get just as excited for DCS World updates because I have been looking forward to the DCS FA-18 Hornet update for a while. All right, there's Juliana approach. We're on to request approach TNCM runway 10. Let's see what he says.
33 nautical miles southeast of Virgin Gorgon at 12,800 feet. Requesting GPS approach runway 10 at Princess
Plane's already
Juliana.
turning.
Juliana approach American 2219 with you.
Probably gonna give us a vector to turn right when turn the seatbelt signs on.
Blue 116.
Expecting vector for GPS approach runway 10 at Princess Juliana.
Runway 10 at Princess Juliana.
Turn left heading 130, descend to 8,000.
Turn left heading 130, descend and maintain 8,000.
Which is actually right. I don't know why it says
Turn
left.
Heading 130, descend and maintain 8,000. Blue 116. Test flight 5150. Contact Princess.
Oh wait a second. Wait a second. We need to show. We need to. Yeah, I know our plane just freaking got upset. We need to fix our speed first. What was I thinking just now? I was like, all right, 8,000 feet. Here we go. And I was like, wait a second. I'm going 300 nautical miles. I'm going like 300 knots. So I need to slow down first before we can do that.
Turn right heading 360.
What we got?
American 219 is 24 nautical.
Alright, so we're gonna level off at 11,000 still. Get my speed down to 234 knots. This is where I'll be happy and safe at. We've already turned to 130, which is what he said. But we're making our sit down to 8,000 once I get our speed under 250 knots. That was close. I was not thinking.
Dragon 04. Hold present position at
J-Lo, we are in the Caribbean, and all this is considered Caribbean. So, oh, where did he come from?
Roger. Moku 235 is 1 nautical miles northeast of St. Barthélemy at 1,800 feet, requesting GPS.
Alright, there's 225. Let's go ahead and descend down to 8,000 feet.
Present position at 8,000, left turns, Dragon 04. Holding present position at 8,000.
Landing lights on.
Left turns.
I'll leave the spoilers out because, as you know, whenever I decide to go below 10,000, the airplane is like, nah, how about we go fast?
Left turn.
I just want to go fast.
Do not exceed 230 knots. Holding present
0, 2,
position
3,
at
4,
8,000.
8,000. Yeah, we're good.
909 Papa
That's what you said, right? 130?
Sierra,
Yeah,
Roger.
130.
MUCC 235. Carribean 0,
But yeah, so fighter
0,
jet guys, I suggest, because it's very busy and I don't want you guys to get ghosted, I suggest you break off, which I think you guys already have. Break off and contact ATC separately and let them give you instructions. I believe that's the airport over there on our left wing. Yeah, way off in the distance, that is it.
Good day. FedEx 163
Oh god, no. Wrong button. Sorry, Face ID. Boom. Okay, we're good. Resume. iPhone stream problems. I hit the button. I hit the wrong button. I was trying to hit the volume button. Matters I'm streaming because it's not going to change anything. It's okay. We're still here. We're not going.
Descend and maintain 2,500. Maintain 2,500 until established on the localizer. Clear GPS runway.
Yeah, I'm pretty hyped for the Infinite Flight update too, though. To be honest, I'm more hyped for DCS World update just because I've been waiting for that for longer.
Turn left heading 100.
But I'm excited about the CRJ. Can't wait to get into do some CRJ flying. Check our speed here. We're good. Not descending. We're not. 250 VS. Non-existent. That's what that means. We're not descending at all.
Southeast of Virgin Gorgon, 16,100 feet. Requesting GPS approach runway 10 at Princess Juliana.
Alright, do I turn my landing lights? Yeah, landing lights are on. Smoking signs are on. Seatbelt signs are on. All the lights are on.
American 219 is 39 nautical miles southeast of Virgin Gorgon, 15,000 feet. Requesting GPS approach runway 10 at Princess Juliana. Turn right heading 360. Descend and
welcome back, Anthony.
Delta Papa Delta Echo.
Man, everybody's in the freaking sequence right now. Look at this. You can't even see where everybody's going. It's just people flying everywhere.
Not exceed 230 knots. Holding present position at 8,000.
So it looks like, from what I'm being told, what I'm seeing in the chat, he's basically, is that for us? That's not for us. He's flying people over the airport into a left downwind for runway approach for runway 10.
Turn left heading 130.
Makes sense to me.
Descend and maintain 3,000. Maintain.
So right now we're starting on like a right. I don't even know what to call that. Like we're like on a right upwind leg, and then we're gonna fly crosswind leg, and then a left downwind leg.
Kilo Lima Mike 742 heavy. Contact Princess Juliana Tower on 118.7. Turn left.
So we still got a while to go. Gonna descend on to 8,000 feet. We'll probably stay at 8,000 for a little bit. You can see right there, Star is getting instructions not to exceed 200 knots.
At 9,000. Left turns do not exceed 230 knots. Corporate 235.
Yeah, I don't know. I've been getting comments from people saying they don't know how to change the speech voice. I'm gonna change mine again because we've been using this one for a while. So I would like to change my voice again, just to change it up a bit. Probably go back to a female voice or something, or use a different guy. Alright, we're at 8,000. We can go ahead and get rid of the spoilers, and we'll stay at 230. Actually, I'll probably go. What's the spacing ahead of us? Spacing ahead of us is not great, so we'll stay at 230 knots. I was gonna go a bit faster, but we're already kind of close with the guy ahead of us.
November 909 Papa Sierra Heavy. Carribean 000.
Justin's in a holding pattern. Your first ever. Wow. Is your first time being in a holding pattern? I've been in a holding pattern lots of times. I remember the first time I got in a holding pattern. I was like, what is this? What is this thing on my screen? I'm going to do something real quick. I'm going to turn on the names. I don't usually do, just to show you guys how freaking busy it is.
Rouge 12 is 5 nautical miles north of Nevis at 24,000 feet. Requesting GPS approach runway 10 at Princess Juliana.
That DC-10, the zoom bias is up there. Nobody off our right. Got plenty of people behind us. And there's a lot more planes around us. We just can only see like the closest ones. Got a Cessna Citation over there.
Do not exceed 230 knots.
Left heading 100.
And hold over St. Kitts Airport at 8,000. Left turns, Wilco, Rouge 12, Blue 116. Turn left heading 100. Navy 7 is 18 nautical miles northwest of Saba at 5,500 feet. Requesting GPS approach
turn them off again.
10 at Princess Juliana. Turn
I just
left
don't like. I
heading
personally don't like the
100,
names.
Blue 116. Navy
Only when I
7,
want to see
hold
things.
present
Sometimes I turn one at
position
night because there's nothing to look at at
left
all.
Turns do not exceed 230 knots. Caribbean 1983. Turn left heading 190. Descend and maintain 3000.
Attention all aircraft. Airspace is crowded. Expect delays.
Left turns. Navy 7. Foxtrot Tango 23. Descend and maintain.
Yep, TNCM is definitely full. Crunchy Toes. Crunchy Toes. What's going on, man? Welcome back. I'll never forget that name, Crunchy Toes.
Turn left heading 280.
Supposed to say something?
Descend
No.
and maintain 4000.
Alright, so let's take a look at the weather. That's something we haven't looked at yet. I mean, if you look here, there's only like 3 planes on the ground. Mostly when people land, they pretty much log off and leave, so they don't stick around for very long. So we got tower and approach online. We got Julius's approach. We got Zen as tower. Elevation is 11 feet. Winds are 090 at 10. We got 0. Visibility is 40 to 12. 12? I don't really know what that means, to be honest. And we got few at 026. And
turn right heading
050
and
18.
hold over St. Kitts Airport at
Altimeter 3006.
Left turns do not exceed 200.
Like on these airports like this, they have altimeter and a QNH.
050 and hold over St. Kitts Airport at 6000. Left turns Wilco November 390 Golf Mike. November 390 Golf Mike. Hold present position at 7000. Left turns do not exceed 230 knots.
What the heck
Holding
is visible?
present position at 7000. Left turns November 390 Golf Mike. Sierra Tango Alpha Romeo Lima Echo.
I don't know how we got so close to
Turn
that
left
DC-10.
heading
I'm not sure where he's
190.
going.
Descend and maintain 3000.
The thing, you don't want to be too close to traffic because you could definitely get put into a holding pattern because of it. And I would like to not be in one today.
Turn left
And where are we?
010. Descend and maintain
Right side by side with this
6000.
guy.
American 403. Caribbean 1983.
Same altitude and everything.
Do not exceed 180 knots.
Came out of nowhere too. I didn't even know we had a DC-10 in the air.
Knots. Caribbean 1983. Foxtrot Tango 23. Contact Princess Juliana Tower on 118.7.
So we'll see who gets priority. He may just extend one of us, which would probably be me because I'm the one on the outside.
Delta Papa Delta Echo. American 777. Turn right heading 010. Alpha Alpha 1055 is 22 nautical miles south of Virgin Gorgon at 19,200 feet. Requesting
Just call sign.
GPS approach runway 10 at Princess Juliana. Alpha Alpha 1055.
Air Force 560.
Hold present
Oh, he was in a
position at
jet earlier.
8,000.
That's
Left
why.
turns do not exceed
Why he came out of nowhere. He was in a jet
230
earlier and he came back in
Caribbean
DC-10.
1983. Turn left heading 130. Descend and maintain 2,500. Maintain 2,500 until established on the localizer.
Oh my god, we're actually gonna hit each other.
Runway 10 approach.
We're like actually gonna hit it. Like I didn't know we were that close. We're actually gonna hit each other,
Alpha
maybe.
Alpha 1055. Turn left.
That is
heading
crazy.
130. Descend and
Oh, he just gave him a hold
2,500.
at 6,000. Oh no. He might give me one too. I hope he doesn't.
Localizer. Clear GPS.
He just got a
runway
hold
10.
at 6,000 feet.
Caribbean 1983. Turn left.
No, he's
heading
ascending.
180. Descend
Who's
and
Rogue
maintain
12?
3000. Caribbean 000.
So we'll see what ATC tells me because he just told that DC-10 to hold at 6,000 feet somewhere.
Approach runway 10 at Princess Juliana. Roger. Air Force 560. Holding present position at 6.
What's up, IFMG? Good to see you, man. Welcome back.
Air Force 560. Rouge 12.
Victor Heavy
Please
Ribeiro.
follow
What's up, man?
Rouge 12. Hold present position at 9,000.
Gia.
Left turns do not exceed
Vandal.
230 knots. Kilo Lima Mike 789. Turn right heading 100. Descend and maintain 8,000.
Alright, we're good so far. He gave him a hold, and maybe he'll allow me to
Turn
continue
left
on.
Heading 200. Descend and maintain 8,000. Turn left heading 200.
There it is. Turn left 360 heading. Oh, dope. That's what I want to hear. That's what I want to hear. Left 360
Turn left
down to
heading
6,000.
160. Climb and maintain 8,000. Caribbean 000. Do not exceed 180 knots. Turn left heading 160.
And I believe on this leg of our approach is going to be a very nice view of the whole island of Princess Juliana. I don't know if the island's called Princess Juliana or just the airport is.
Turn left heading 360.
You guys could correct me for sure if I'm wrong.
Descend and maintain 6,000. Swiss 64 heavy. Do not exceed 200 knots. Swiss 6-4 heavy, turn left heading
I'm doing good,
280,
IFMG. Thanks for asking,
descend and
man.
maintain 4000. Turn left heading 280, descend and
Nice.
maintain
Furum said he just
4000.
landed. He
Swiss
exit
6-4
via
heavy.
Echo, so it was a very short
Turn
landing.
right,
That's
heading
good. That's exactly what I was talking about
010.
earlier. That's where you want to leave. For a 747, you don't want to leave on Foxtrot. That's like a super tiny one. No back taxing. That's the way it goes. That's best. The islands call St. Thomas. Well, thank you. And Justin is still in the pattern, or holding pattern.
Turn left heading 130.
No problem, Rob Zones. I know you're a little late, but you got here just in time. We're not done yet.
Until established on the localizer. Clear
Alright, we're heading
GPS,
060, which is going to have us flying right over.
130, descend and maintain 2,500. Maintain 2,500 until established on the localizer. Clear GPS, runway 10. Sierra Tango Alpha
That
Romeo Lima
DC-10 is right there. He's still holding, I believe.
Position at 8,000. Left turns. Mike Fox Tramp 508. Corporate 235. Turn
Hello,
right
St.
heading
Thomas.
160. Corporate 235. Please
Anybody
follow
spot the runway?
instructions.
Oh, there it is right there.
American 2219. Turn left.
I don't see it. Do I have a view? We do the bottom view. Might be able to get this zoom in on it. Yeah, no, but I see a couple people parked. There's like KLM flights. Somebody's exiting the runway, it looks like, and we have one more person holding short on 10. As far as approaching traffic, I don't see anything at the moment. Close.
Roger, Deer Crusher. Deer Crusher, turn right heading 120, descend and maintain 11,000. Delta Papa Delta Echo.
It's kind of cool how we're like flying right over the airport, or not the airport, but right over like where everybody's approaching at. I mean, we're safe, we're at 6,000, but still, it's funny how it turned out. So we got a real nice view though, off our right wing.
Navy 7, turn right heading 140, descend and maintain 8,000. I'm sorry.
Nice. What a dope view right there, man. That's dope. I like that. That's cool. Thank you for this, Vector. Good call.
Requesting GPS approach runway 10 at Princess Juliana. Zulu Kilo November Zulu Delta. Hold present position at 8,000. Left turns. Do not exceed 230 knots.
St. Martin, man, you've been telling me the wrong thing, Justin. I trusted you, bro.
Requesting radar vectors to Princess Juliana. Kilo Lima Mike 789. Contact Princess Juliana Tower.
We'll see. We'll see if anybody announces any new liveries. Somebody was saying that last time they saw a dev in an all-white livery was at LAX when they announced the new Spirit livery for the A320. So we got another all-white
Carribean
A320. Let's flip my speed down.
Left, heading 130.
Another all-white A320 somewhere. I don't know where it's at. It might be on the ground. So the people were thinking that they may have some more to announce. Another Airbus livery. I'm pretty cool. It's pretty cool how many liveries are actually coming out with this this update. There's a lot of things changing, which is pretty cool. I like that they're keeping it fresh. They're continuing to add things to the app to keep it keep people coming, keep people enjoying flights. More airlines, more liveries. I know a lot of people have been asking for more and more liveries because there's so many liveries, so many planes to do. So they're constantly working on that. So I'm really happy that they've really invested some time in working on that for the people. You guys have asked for it, and now they're delivering. Animal, your 2 planes behind me. Sounds good, man.
Mike Fox Tramp 508. American 400.
So we're going to make sure we set up this approach right. We do not want to have to go around here. Or it's going to take forever to get back on approach again.
50 Lima Papa, turn right heading 130, descend and maintain 8,000. Kilo Lima Mike 789, requesting descent to 5,000. Navy 7, turn left heading 100. Corporate 235.
And I really like that little flyby we just did. That was cool.
Turn left heading 100.
Shout out to Julius for that vector.
Kilo Lima
He's probably not watching because he's so freaking swamped with approaches right now.
Swiss 64 heavy, turn left heading 180, descend and maintain 3,000. Turn left heading 180, descend and maintain 3,000. Swiss 64 heavy. Turn left heading 100, Navy 7.
Where we...
Dragon 04.
Let's see if we can find out where we
Turn
are in the
left,
sequence. We
heading
got
150,
one plane landing
descend
now.
and
That's
maintain
one. That's
7,000.
two.
Turn left heading
This guy, he's
150,
at...
descend and maintain 7,000.
Yeah, I think he's probably
Dragon
landing as 3.
04. Alpha
Uh-oh.
Alpha 1055.
Turn right,
Turn
040.
left, heading
Okay, well, that's not the way I want to go.
Descend and maintain
That's all right.
11,000. Turn left heading 170. Descend and maintain 11,000. Alpha Alpha 1055. Carribean
Alright, so he's going to have us getting behind him. So I think we're going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're probably sequence number 7 or 8. I think this guy might be turning around. No, he's at 11,000, so he's definitely not turning around for final. He's too high. So we're probably going to be like 7 or 8 in sequence as of right now. Lots of traffic.
Heading 140, descend and maintain 7,000. Caribbean 318.
Yeah, Javian, we are scattered. There's organization in this chaos, though. I can see it. There's even more planes coming in behind us. The rest of you guys are coming in. I think the London crew already landed, or they're still en route. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think we got the people who came in from Miami. Those guys are probably on final now. We got Starley up there.
Turn left heading 350.
747. I think the 747s came from London, and I think the Airbuses came from... I don't see any more Airbuses, but I think the Airbuses came from Miami. I saw a group of Airbuses flying in from Miami.
Turn left heading 100. Turn left heading 010. Descend and maintain 6,000.
Alright, left heading 280. Maintain 4,000.
100. Caribbean 000. Shamrock 2,874
I keep passing
is
it.
29 nautical miles southeast of Virgin Gorgon at 19,600 feet.
Roger, roger.
Requesting GPS approach runway 10 at
Paying the same speed, 220 knots for now, until we are told otherwise.
Uniform Papa Sierra 38.
Actually, what's the guy ahead of us? What's his speed? 269, which is about the same as what I am, so we'll stay where we are.
Requesting GPS approach runway 10 at Princess Juliana. Turn right heading 140, Blue 125. Caribbean 000. Turn left heading 10.
Welcome, Outbook Vivo. Better late than never. Just came from the hospital. I hope everything's going all right with you, man. Jaquan, the Beast. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Right now we're being vectored for the GPS approach runway 10, Princess Juliana. Flight time now is at 2 hours already, and we were planning for an hour 30. But originally, our first flight was not to here. Originally we were gonna fly to Santo Domingo and Dominican Republic, but we decided it'd be fun to head over to Princess Juliana to see how it goes with traffic and whatnot. Archie is doing JFK to TNCM.
Turn left heading 180. Descend and maintain 3,000. American 403. Swiss.
Yeah, Honey Badger, it would be cool, but I kind of doubt that they'll add the A330 Neo. I think right now they're adding more liveries. I don't think they're going to be adding any more like big airliners as like a whole new model. Just basically on what Philip said, but you never know. They could change their mind and be like, hey, well, we want to add this plane or this plane or this plane. To be honest, when I first got this game, I was surprised that they had all the Airbuses. They had like the Airbus A318, 9, 10, or no, 20, 21. I was actually very surprised they had all the versions of the Airbuses. As a different model too.
Turn right heading 170. Turn right heading 170. Uniform Papa Sierra 3833. Swiss 64 Heavy. Turn left heading 130. Descend and maintain 2,500.
Oh no, two 747s have blocked the runway.
Clear GPS runway 10.
Thank you guys for being my eyes on the ground, because I have no idea what's going on down there. That could mess up a lot of stuff if somebody stopped on the runway, that's for sure. Let's see. It's clear now. Well, I think it was.
Swiss 64 Heavy. Turn right heading 140. Kilo Lima
Final,
Mike
got another person.
789. Blue 120. Turn right heading 210. Alpha Alpha 1055. Turn left heading 110. Turn right heading 210. Blue 120. November 50 Lima Papa. Turn left heading 110. Turn left heading 110. Alpha Alpha.
I didn't realize that I clicked off of myself on live flight. Now I can't find myself.
Lima Papa. Disregard last message. November 50 Lima Papa. Turn left heading 170. Uniform Papa Sierra 3833. Turn left heading 130. Caribbean 000. Turn left heading 010. Descend and maintain 6000.
Oh, the
Turn
taxi
left
with us just
heading
threw away.
170. November
British
50 Lima
06345. What's going on?
Turn left
Welcome to the
heading
stream. Hope you're doing good.
010. Descend and maintain 6000. Caribbean 000.
All is well.
Corporate 235. Turn right heading 020. Turn right heading 020. Corporate 235. Deer Crusher. Turn left heading 130.
I mean, there's not many
11,000.
parking spots down there, so I'm not surprised the 747s are taking up the parking spots. Uh oh, did he tell me something?
Deer Crusher.
When did he say something? 180, 3000. How long ago was that? Oh my gosh.
Kilo Lima Mike 789. Turn left heading 100.
80.
Turn left heading 180. Descend and maintain 3000. Blue 116.
So I don't have my
Dragon
sound on for.
04.
I can't actually hear what
Turn
they're telling me.
left
So down 3,000
heading
feet.
Turn left heading 100. Kilo Lima Mike 789. Turn left heading 120.
Hopefully he wasn't
Dragon
telling me that for a
04.
long time, because I
Blue 120.
definitely did not
Turn
see
left heading
that he told me to do
110.
anything until I saw a little
Turn left
orange
heading
icon
110.
blinking in the
Blue
headset.
120. Swiss 64 Heavy. Contact Princess Juliana Tower on 118.7. Corporate 235. Turn left heading 360. Turn left heading 360. Caribbean 000. Turn left heading 360. Corporate 235. Turn left heading 310. Navy 7. Shamrock 2870.
I am streaming on Twitch and on YouTube right now.
Blue 125.
All my information is on the bottom of the
Avoid sending
screen.
Duplicate messages. Blue
Using OBS.
125.
So streaming
Turn
HD,
left heading
1080p.
070. Turn left heading 070. Blue 125.
Frames
Turn
per
right
second.
heading 200.
Boy, for aviation, what's going on, man? Good to see you.
2874.
How are we doing? Are we actually descending?
Navy 7. Turn left heading 280. Descend and maintain 4000. Turn left heading 280. Descend and maintain 4000.
Expedite
Navy
this descent
7.
now. Go down 210
November
knots.
50 Lima
If I'm gonna go
Papa.
100,
Turn left
200.
heading 100.
Oh,
Turn
'cause I
right
don't know
heading
what button I
170.
pressed,
Caribbean
but we were not going the right
318.
direction right there.
Turn left heading 100. November 50 Lima Papa.
Go down 3,000 was what he told us to do.
219. Turn
Heading
left
180.
heading
We're on our
360.
left base
Descend and
leg,
maintain 6,000.
runway 10.
Turn left
So
heading
looks like we're gonna be number 3.
360. Descend and maintain 6000. American 2219.
Sequence.
American 403. Do not exceed 180 knots. Do not exceed 180 knots. American 403. Caribbean 318. Turn right heading 190.
Yeah, I'm just gonna park wherever
Uniform
I can
Papa Sierra
because I'm pretty sure all the spots are gonna be
3833.
taken.
Turn right heading 160. Turn right heading 190.
I don't know. We'll see.
Caribbean 318.
How's it looking right now?
Blue 120. Turn left.
I have no idea where I'm gonna park at.
080.
We'll see. We'll figure it out when we get on the ground. Anywhere. That's the least of my worries right now. Is where
Turn
I'm
right
parking.
heading 290. Turn
I was
right
flying
heading
X-Plane the other day,
290.
and I landed,
Shamrock
and I was with actual ATC, and they asked me, he's like, so where, he said, say parking, and I was like, oh yeah. I get to pick my parking, and I was like, wherever is available, and it was, the airport was wide open, it wasn't very busy, just this one controller was on, like, a few different arrivals.
Clear GPS runway
So it's pretty funny.
10, American 403. Maintain 240 knots or greater. Kilo Lima Mike 789. November 4.
I don't know what airline I was flying
Tango
either.
Mike is 25 nautical miles northeast of Nevis at 14,000 feet. Requesting
Like the ground speed.
GPS. Approach runway 10
knots.
at Princess Juliana.
Sorry I keep changing
November
views on you guys.
471
Trying to decide where I want to be at right now.
Present
Spoilers,
position
go ahead and get rid of those. We
12,000.
go spoilers to
Right
armed.
turns do not exceed 230
They
knots.
deploy on their own when we land.
125, Turn
And
right heading 100.
knots.
Holding
We are
present
19.
position at
Actually, we're not. That's not
12,000.
right.
Right turns.
Or 18
November
miles
471
from the
Tango
airport now.
Mike. Caribbean
Flaps 1.
318.
Actually, flaps 2.
Turn left heading 100. Turn left heading 100.
Right over there.
Caribbean 318. Turn right heading 150. Dragon 04.
I don't see that traffic.
Turn
There's a
right
traffic
heading
on final.
190. Uniform Papa Sierra 3833.
All right, guys, from this point until we get on the ground, till we probably park, I will not be looking at chat. I'll be focusing on today's landing. Not be using any approach mode today because there is none on this plane, and technically there is not really one at this airport for runway 10. This is the RNAV GPS approach, not an ILS localizer approach. So we'll be landing annually.
Descend and maintain 6,000. Turn left heading 010. Descend and maintain 6,000. Kilo Lima Mike 789. Caribbean 34. Hold present.
So hopefully runway is clear and all that
11,000.
stuff. The guy ahead of us
Right turns,
hopefully has a
do
good
not
landing.
exceed
So we don't
230
go
knots.
around or anything.
Holding present position at 11,000. Right turns. Caribbean 34. Blue 125.
Landing
Please
the
follow
most today.
instructions. Blue 125. Turn right heading 130. Caribbean 000. Turn left heading 270. Descend and maintain 4,000. Navy
Right now we're
7,
190 knots.
turn left
Flaps
heading
says 2.
180.
Add more
Descend and
flaps in here in a
maintain
little bit.
3,000. India Foxtrot Bravo 033 is 32 nautical miles southeast of Virgin Gorgon at 31,200 feet, requesting GPS approach runway 10 at Princess Juliana. Tango Alpha November Kilo Echo Romeo is 37 nautical miles.
Uh-oh, sounds like the Walking Fruit has to back
feet,
taxi.
requesting GPS approach runway 10 at Princess Juliana. American 403, contact Princess Juliana Tower on 118.7. Contacting
Pretty soon he will
Tower on
be giving us our vectors to final.
American 403, Uniform Papa Sierra 3833, turn left heading 100. Turn left heading 100, Uniform Papa Sierra 3833.
And we had just enough fuel for this trip.
125, turn right heading 250. Dragon 04, turn right heading 190. Turn
Alright, let's do
right
one last
heading
check of the weather.
190, Dragon 04, Shamrock 2874.
090 at 10.
Turn right heading 330. Kilo Lima Mike 789, turn left heading 350. Blue 160.
Alright, there it is. 130 down to 2,500.
Descend and maintain 2,500. Maintain 2,500 until established on the localizer. Clear GPS runway 10 approach. American 1719. Frequency change approved. Good day. Blue 125. Turn left heading 050. Frequency change
Expecting to be handed off to tower here soon.
1719. Good day. Turn
Cover my
left
screen will be
heading
taking over real
130.
quick. Not real quick,
Descend
but
and
real soon we'll be
maintain
taking over.
2,500.
So we need the
Maintain
localizer.
2,500 until established on the localizer. Clear GPS runway 10. Blue 116. November 50 Lima Papa. Turn left heading 010. Descend and maintain 6,000. Tango Alpha November
Great.
Kilo Echo Romeo. Turn right
Ding.
heading
Star
130.
rolled left here.
Deer Crusher. Turn left heading 110. Turn left heading 110. Deer Crusher. Corporate 235.
I'll do my best not to
Turn left
overshoot it
heading
again like I
190.
usually do.
Descend and maintain 4,000. Turn left heading 190. Descend and maintain 4,000.
Can watch the
Corporate
green line in the middle.
235.
That'll help guide us.
Turn left heading 010. Descend and maintain 6,000. November 50 Lima Papa. Tango Alpha November Kilo Echo Romeo. Turn right heading 180. Turn right heading 180. Tango Alpha November Kilo Echo Romeo. Dragon 04. Turn left heading
Alright, contact
100.
tower.
Turn left heading 050. Blue 125. November 390.
Second one I get
Golf
established here on the
Mike. Turn
localizer.
left heading 360. Turn left heading 360. November 390 Golf Mike. Blue 116.
Airport right there.
Contact
Airport in
Princess
sight. Call
Juliana
inbound.
Tower on
Landing. I can't see
118.7.
anything. Hold on.
Turn left heading 100. Dragon 0.
I wish that they would like make this more see-through.
Contacting Princess
Request
Juliana
runway
Tower
10.
on 118.7. Blue 116. American 403.
Right of it, aren't we?
Turn
There we
left.
are.
Contact ground on the
Flaps
taxiway.
10. 7 miles out. Still on the
American
160.
403. Princess Juliana Tower.
Right in, runway
Blue
110, we're
116
clear.
is 9 nautical miles to the west
Altitude.
is 2,500 feet. Inbound for landing. Requesting runway 10. Rogue 1. Runway 10. Cleared for
Here's down
takeoff.
3 green.
Cleared
Go
for
flaps
takeoff.
25.
Runway 10. Rogue 1.
60
Blue
for now.
116. Enter straight in runway 10.
Map.
Enter straight in runway 10.
Right now it's directly ahead of us, no
Blue
crosswind.
116. Blue 116. Number 1. Runway
Thought I already acknowledged that.
10.
Apparently I did
Cleared
not.
to land. Number 1. cleared to land, runway 10, Blue 116.
50 now. This thing's situated.
Rogue 1, frequency change approved, good day. Frequency change approved Rogue 1, good day.
Miles out, 4.5. Those are armed. Flaps are 30. Flaps are now full. Low. To the left of the runway 2. You're straight up. Alright, we want to make this a very short landing because we want to be able to exit on Echo. Foxtrot if we have to. Right the runway. Half. Better. Right on the localizer now. Straight.
Princess Juliana
Yeah,
Tower,
we'll give the
87 is 10 nautical miles
each
to the
people
west
on
at
the ground
2,500 feet, inbound for landing.
to the left of runway though.
Navy 7,
Almost like we'd be
enter
landing a little bit to the left of the center line.
10, number 2, traffic to follow is on final. Princess Juliana Tower, Blue 125 is 15 nautical miles to the east at 5,000 feet, inbound for landing, requesting runway 28. Navy 7, number 2, runway 10, cleared to land. Number 2, cleared to land, runway 10, Navy 7.
Down.
Princess
Reversers out.
Juliana Tower,
Spoilers deployed. Manual braking.
ready
Doing
for
everything we can to
takeoff
stop this
runway
thing.
10, departing straight out. Blue 125.
And 60
Contact
knots.
Juliana approach on 128.9 or 4.
Oh,
Contact
okay.
Juliana approach
Actually,
on
nope, we can't make that one.
128.9
We almost made that one. Oh, we need to get out the runway.
Princess
Oh, we can.
Juliana
Nice, we're right
Tower,
next to it.
Golf Lima Oscar
Got the runway, we have people coming in
1902,
behind us.
Ready for takeoff at runway 10, remaining in the pattern. Golf Lima Oscar 1902, you are not
And we made it. Nice, there's a whole short line.
Blue 116.
Tagged
When able to
ground.
left, contact
Go.
ground on the taxiway. Kilo Lima Mike
That was fun.
97. Safe
Request takeoff. Yeah, sure.
Wilco,
No.
Blue
Looking
116.
for parking.
Princess Juliana
Oh, there is no
Tower,
ground.
Kilo Lima
Okay,
Mike
I'll just tune out.
97, ready for takeoff at runway 10.
All right, flaps up.
Departing north.
Was unarmed. Tower. We will also taking off now. Strobe lights off and landing lights off, and we'll park next to our Caribbean airline buddies. Now look at a little Cessna 208. You know, I might download the Cessna 208 for X-Plane, so you might see me fly that sometime soon. I've been really debating. I've been wanting that plane for a long time on X-Plane, so you might see me getting the Cessna 208 Caravan to do some FSC stuff with it. That was fun, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Looks like we have a KLM taking off now. Separation is really good. Like, he has enough separation to take off another aircraft and then land somebody after me. So thankfully I didn't use, I don't know what taxiway that was. That was the third one? So I think that was Echo. I believe that was the Echo taxiway that we just took. Park, there's not really a spot next to you guys. So I'll park over here. There's some spots right over here. This thing will turn. Yellow line is, we'll park right there. Get a real good view of the landing strip, and maybe we can watch a few. Officially get out of here. Well, guys, welcome to Princess Juliana Airport. I know this is not where you guys were expecting to end up today, but it definitely was. I don't know. I think this was a better flight than what we had originally planned, to be honest. I was really trying to not fly here, but I just couldn't deny it. This is a good flight, so we did, and I'm glad we did. So, welcome to Princess Juliana Airport. Small little island. Turn the beacon lights. Actually, no, we'll turn the engines off and then turn off the beacons. Also, turn the seatbelt signs off. You guys get free to get off the plane and go to the beach. Shut off. We'll turn the beacon lights on. Also, oh wait, we forgot one thing. How did I forget? That's actually not what I want to play. Is it? No, it's not. Shut that one off. I thought that was the noise I want to play. Fail. It's okay. We'll play this instead. Play these instead. Oh, there it is. Yes, sir. We're on export. Ooh, F-14 just landed and I missed it. I'm sorry. Oh, look at that massive Air Canada 777. Actually, no, it's 767. All right, let's get out of the plane. Let's go watch some landings. Well, guys, thank you for this is gonna be our last flight of the day. Oh God, I can't actually see anything. All right, my camera's all jacked up. That's great. We'll just do this here. That works too. But thank you guys for joining in today on today's Wednesday live stream. A lot of people showed up. It was a lot of fun. I know some of you guys showed up and weren't expecting to be here on the stream, but I'm glad you guys ended up on the stream with us. So thank you guys for flying with us. A lot of fun. ATC is closing traffic. I mean, closing because the traffic is so bad. My engines are on. They should be off. Oh, I have the left engine on. Thank you. Thank you. Whoa. Before. You sure you're not flying a helicopter? I don't know what happened to him. Apex EP, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Alright, so we see another aircraft flying in. I don't think I can I double click on him? Oh, no, I can't. Alright, let's see if we can actually get some arrivals. There's that citation we saw earlier. Oh, there's a float. And he's down. Do you ever notice? Oh, never mind. I thought that it didn't have a actual gear leg. It does. Alright, well, that was not a bad landing. Let's see, we'll stick at the radar. And we have one more plane on final. Who is that? Carribean 000. We'll watch him land. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys know what's going on this week. So we'll be getting out of here pretty soon. It's our last flight of the day for Infinite Flight. I will not probably tomorrow. We will be on iRacing, so I'll be racing at Phoenix International Raceway. I'll be continuing my iRacing series, racing the entire season, hopefully as long as I can do it. Hopefully we have a good race. Last week we had a pretty good race, pretty decent race. Last week we had a terrible race the week before that. Daytona wasn't too bad. So this is the 4th race of the season, and I want to make sure I get a good race. It's been very challenging. The race was it's a very tough racetrack. I don't like this racetrack we're going to be at, but we'll talk more about that tomorrow. But that's what we'll be streaming tomorrow. That will be at, I think it's like 2000 Zulu or 1900 Zulu, one of those. It will be a bit later in the day than my regular time for streaming, so it won't be at 1400 Zulu. And then Friday we will return to Infinite Flight for Friday night flight. Planning on doing a 1400 Zulu. Is he going around? He is going around. That sucks. DC-10's on the runway, and now we have him going around, which makes sense because he probably was going to be a conflict. But yeah, so Friday we'll be returning for Friday Night Flight. We do not yet know where Friday Night Flight will be. I also do not yet know what time I will officially be doing that flight, but you can probably depend on it being about around 1400 Zulu, which is my usual stream time for Friday. So I look forward to see you guys there. Hopefully you guys will return to fly with us. We got Swiss over there taking off too. Why is he on the runway for so long? But that's it for us today. We're just gonna chill out, do just a little bit of plane spotting. We've taken enough screenshots. I'm not gonna do like a big group screenshot thing. We're not even next to anybody, so there's no point. And this guy's just sitting on the runway right now. Let's tune in and see what's going on. Thank you for that sub, Easter Studios 321. Appreciate that, man. All right, now he's taking off. Uh-oh, Blue 125, minimum fuel 25 minutes. I don't know where that guy is, but he's like, don't leave me in a pattern for too long. I'm about to crash. All right, we do have another plane on final. As he is departing, we have a Cessna Citation who took the whole runway, holding short back there, waiting to back taxi.
Straight in, runway 10, behind the traffic on final, American 2219.
KLM, looks like a 777, not sure which version. Oh, I think I missed somebody else subscribe. I'm sorry, I missed your name. I think it says Cameron. Yeah, Cameron, thank you for that sub, man. Welcome to the Blue Air Royal family. Starley says he obviously doesn't know what immediate takeoff means. Uh-oh, look at that. There's not even a crosswind, but he makes it look like there is one. Oh, that's gonna be a rough one right there. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God. Oh. Go around, sir. Go around. Engine's full throttle. Go around. I think he is. He's floating even more. Ouch. Oh, no. He's gonna flip it. Oh, my gosh. I think he saved it. Wow, that is probably gonna shut the runway down for a few arrivals. So I don't know who's coming in after him, but that's gonna be an issue. Holy crap! He's being told to back taxi runway 10. But he's probably just gonna taxi straight to through the grass. I am sorry, I got that on video. I don't know who that was. I'm not gonna call you out. We will watch and see who we got in the arriving, because I can't watch all you guys. Sadly, I gotta go. We will watch one more arrival, and then I will log out. Aslan, how you doing, man?
Corporate 207, runway 10, cleared for immediate takeoff. Cleared for takeoff.
Deer Crusher, I don't know where are you? Have you landed yet? Oh, what? What's going on here? Who is that? Wait, first of all, whose call sign was I Love Blue? Shout out to you. Who was that who just crashed in the water? I'm pretty sure that person just got ghosted too, because he just disappeared off the map. Alright, let's see. We got in sequence. We got Leo. We got Dragon. We got Javion Johnson. I feel bad for leaving because you guys flew with us. I feel like I should stay a little bit longer, at least watch. I might just like stop talking. We'll just watch landings or something. Peter, FedEx F52 heavy. Got a citation taking off here. Let's watch him. Oops, oh, wrong button. I'm sorry. All right, he's gone. He's gone. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be around long enough to watch you land, Deer Crusher. So I am sorry. Maybe next time, bro. We'll see if you're in the sequence high enough, we might be able to stick around. I'm gonna try to watch a few of you guys land. I gotta go. I can't stay for too long. I've already streamed for an hour longer than I planned on. All right, we have a Airbus A3, who knows what? I think it's a 21 American. It's probably somebody who flew in from Miami. We should do a poll. Is he using APPR mode or is he landing on his own? What's crazy is most of these people don't even know they're on camera right now. Alright, that's a good landing. All right, we got line up and wait. November 5, 3-3 Whiskey, Quebec. Aslan Kulan, what is my favorite game? Ooh, man, that's a hard question. I mean, I don't know. I've liked so many games right now. So I don't know if I can answer that. If you ask what's my favorite mobile game, Infinite Flight is definitely my favorite mobile game. But when I compare Infinite Flight to all games ever, I can't say Infinite Flight's my favorite game. All right, we got 777, Swiss 777 on the runway 10 for immediate takeoff. Uh-oh. What? A blue 125, minimum fuel, 1 minute remaining. Where is this person? Is he in the air? Blue 125. Expect no undue delay, which means he's supposed to actually. Oh, is that him? There he is, right there. He's on final. Dude has 1 minute of fuel. If this dude doesn't get off the runway, he will get the go around. Holy crap! So this is a situation report right now. This guy's still not moving. We have Swiss 777 on the runway, taking off runway 10. We have Blue 125 on final. Looks like about a 5-6 mile final. Deer Crusher's crossing right now. Yeah, Blue 125 is on final. He has 1 minute of fuel left. He may not make it all the way here. He's been told to maintain slow as practical, and this guy is still sitting on the runway. If you crash in the water, it'll be because of this guy. This guy might get he might get ghosted too for sitting there for too long. I don't know what the heck he's doing. He's still sitting there. Cleared for immediate takeoff. This is his second warning. What's going on? Oh snap! It's Louis. Welcome back. Justin, you're on the way down. Skyhawk Pro flight heavy. He's finally moving. Man, this could have been such a bad issue. This makes it so interesting. Oh, minimum fuel, 0 minutes remaining, says Blue 125. He might not have enough fuel to make it here anyways. I don't think you need to remind him though, whoever that is, like you don't have to keep saying you have no fuel because they know. Alright, will Blue 125 make it? That is the question. I'm gonna turn the names on so we can see who the heck these people are. I still can't see Blue 125. Runway is clear for Blue 125 though. He's on emergency landing right now. Still no sign of Blue 125. He should be popping up any second now. This is really funny. I don't know if Blue 125 is gonna make it. He said 0 minutes remaining of fuel. There he is. How come I can't see him? He's like landing right now. Yeah, I do not see Blue 125. Oh, there he is. Wow, that was weird. He's in 787. All white. On the ghost livery. He made it. I don't know if he has enough fuel to use reverse thrust. Probably doesn't have enough fuel to use reverse thrust. Alright, he made it. Yeah, his engines are like off. Look at that. His engines are off. You can see it. He might be stuck on the runway. Alright, he missed Echo. He's trying to turn on Foxtrot. Look how small that little runway, not runway, that taxiway is. There's a little P-51 Mustang over there. He made it. Engines off. Look at this. Engines off. Congrats, Blue 125. You made it, bro. You made it. Alright, now the rest of everybody else can take off and do their thing. Wow, that was interesting. Was not expecting that to happen. Yeah, 787 is easy, especially when you use approach mode. Alright, next up Leo. And then we got Javion Johnson. I kind of want to at least stick around until Justin makes it. Empty, Carribean 001. That's a lot of arrivals though. So I might have to step away and just let the stream go on and we'll just watch everybody land. I'm gonna back up the camera. Actually, the problem is, if I go back too far, I can't see everybody popping up. Alright, Delta 549 taking off. Go over here right by the beach. We'll get the beach view. Yeah, when I get far away, everybody disappears. I'll put it right here. French West, Cessna 208. Caravan.
Ready for takeoff at runway 10, remaining in the tower. November 958 Sierra Charlie.
So we're gonna stick around a little while. I'm probably gonna check some emails and stuff. But for the rest of you guys who have to get out of here, thank you guys for joining in another Blue Game stream. I really do appreciate it, as usual. You guys are much appreciated. Thanks for joining in. I hope you guys enjoyed today's flight from Cuba to Princess Juliana International. I definitely enjoyed it. We're gonna have to hop in a Caravan sometime. Ooh, rough takeoff. Cessna can be real sketchy though. That Caravan can be real sketchy. We got another rival, American 1932. Dear Crusher, we departed from Cuba. Mike, Uniform Charlie Charlie. Our original destination was Santo Domingo in Dominican Republic, and we thought it'd be fun to add a little bit of traffic to the chaos here in Princess Juliana since we're so close. So that's exactly what we did.
Holding short runway 10.
I think he's taking off. I'm not really sure. He's going like 30 knots. He's like taxiing on the runway.
Contact Juliana approach on 128.9 or 4. Rouge 002. Hold short of runway 10.
Abort? Abort takeoff? That's what's going on here? Did he have an engine failure? Yep, he's leaving. Yeah, something happened. I don't know what happened there, but he aborted takeoff, so he's going back around. Interesting. You don't see that every day. Not on Infinite Flight anyways.
20,000 feet, inbound for landing. Papa Charlie Kilo 83, contact Juliana approach on 128.9 or 4. Contacting Juliana approach on 128.9 or 4, Papa Charlie Kilo 83. Thank you. Good day. American 2219. Delta 549. Request frequency change.
See, bro, how you doing, man? It's all good, bro. Yep, maybe a little bit of an understatement, but it was fun. I'm glad we flew out here. I am. Alright, let's take a look at our arrivals now. We have one on actually we have two on final. Got one guy like a 3-mile final. Yeah, I think because of the range that Infinite Flight loads, because there's so many aircraft behind me that it's already loaded in, it's not actually able to see some of the arriving aircraft because I'm maxed out on the amount of aircraft that I can see right now. We'll see him like last minute, I'm sure. There he is. Another citation. Leo. November 3, 9 Golf Mike. Too close. I'm not going to comment on everybody's landings because I'm not the one to comment. I'm not the right guy. That's not my job. Man, this camera keeps messing up. I might have to respawn at here so I can fix my camera. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do that while Rogue 002 takes off. I'm gonna actually end flight, and I'm gonna leave. And I'm actually gonna check my infinite passenger that never actually worked. So we're gonna close you, and I'm gonna respawn at TNCM. And we'll probably hop in like something small that don't take up too much space. And we'll do the same thing. I'm not gonna do all that. We'll fly. And now my free camera should be fixed. Yeah, it is. Cool. Now I can freely move around with free camera. Alright, we got November 958 Sierra Charlie taking off in Caribbean Airlines, Boeing 737-800. This is like a really cool cinematic view. Slow motion. Hold on, here it goes, here it goes, here it goes. Ah, crap. in the helicopter right now.
American 1932, ready for takeoff at runway 10, departing short. Delta 500.
Ah, crap, I messed it up.
Request frequency change. American 1932, runway 10.
All right, who we got next on arrival? We have one aircraft on, probably, I would guess, about a 5-mile final. Javion Johnson. I think he might fit one plane ahead of him. Winds right now 050, 11 knots. American 1932, clear to take off runway 10. I'm actually surprised at how many departures we have out of Princess Juliana today. Isn't he the one who aborted takeoff last time? I have to click off of him or my camera will mess up. I see. We have enough room. I don't think we have enough room for 747 to go. We got one person on short final.
November Charlie Alpha, November 50 Lima.
IF Pilot 228, we are not going to training server.
Cleared for the option. Number 1, cleared for the option. Runway 10.
Expert is where it's at. All right, November 50 Lima Papa.
Full stop. Carribean 318.
Nice. A little to the left, but still, where you landed at was like a really good spot. I can dig it. Good job, bro. All right, I'm pretty sure Caleb's gonna line up and wait now. We have another aircraft on about 87. One of these days I'm gonna have to do an ATC video. I haven't got to do one yet. I want to. Yeah, we don't do. Somebody earlier in the stream talked about how training server had changed because of the requirements. Like it's not as bad as it used to be. Can anybody agree with that? Lemon Skeezer, how you doing, man? I appreciate that, IF Pilot. I really do. And Rose, KLM 78. Ooh, tail strike. Alright, Avianca on this next. Let's see what we got on the rivals. Yeah, we got. I would say he might have enough space to get him in. I don't know if he's going to yet. Line up. I feel like that he probably needs to be an immediate takeoff right there. That guy is getting pretty close. If he hurries, he could definitely make it. Is this guy staying in the pattern? Oh look, Blue 125 is back. I guess he got gassed up. I wanted to give a real quick shout out, guys, to our IFATC today. These guys have been doing a great job. I mean, you can see this freaking airspace is mad busy. If you're new to Infinite Flight, these are all real people. Like, these planes are being controlled by a real person. ATC is a real person, even though it sounds like a robot. It's still a real person. So shout out to ATC for handling all the traffic that's come in and all the traffic that will come in all day. Aeroflot. They did a great job with vectoring me on runway 10, and it looks like he's done a great job vectoring everybody else too. And I gotta click off. Take a look at the sequence now. Yeah, it's still. I mean, it's probably dying down. It looks like everybody who's gonna come in, fly in. I think this group we see right here is basically pretty much the wave. Here comes Caribbean 318. And touchdown.
Carribean 318.
Deer Crusher, 6 planes out.
Turn left and contact ground. Please expedite.
Thanks for hanging out for so long. We probably will see you land.
318.
I'll probably end it after you, man.
Line up and wait. Runway 10.
But we still have probably, what, 30 planes in the air at least?
125.
At least 30 planes
Alpha November Charlie Alpha. Contact Juliana approach
in the air right now.
0.904. Princess Juliana Tower. Uniform Papa Sierra 3833 is
Just so you guys know, for you streamers out there, never play that song. Monetization. So I might get in trouble for that little bit of snippet of that I did play. I forgot that was coming up in the mix. All right, Blue 125 up again. But yeah, I was saying earlier, shout out to ATC. Let's see who we got. Same guys have been here like the entire time. I don't know if Approach is still online, is it? I don't see him. Got IFATC Captain Zen, been doing a great job today. Also, I know we had Julius, the Approach controller earlier, so shout out to him for making it happen. Looks like that's all of our departures at the moment. Everybody else is kind of watching. I feel like we're at a fly-in, like literally, like we're just kind of like chilling on the side of the runway. Everybody's parked their plane, just watching everybody else land. Yeah, very, very crowded airspace. Welcome back, I'm a pilot. Good to see you, man. What are you talking about, Justin? Deer and Levitt. What is that? Justin is 5 planes out. Deer Crush is right behind him. He's 6 planes out. Yeah, we're using NCS already. Somebody told me about NCS music a long time ago, and I've been using them ever since. But I also try to. Oh, here we go. Oh God, nose first, UPS. Oh Jesus, A330. It had to be an A330. Look at that nose wheelie. Somebody is not getting their package today. And in the water he goes. Jesus. Oh my gosh. Nobody survived. There were no survivors. And he crashed my freaking. He crashed my camera too. My camera's all messed up. So I have to leave again and come back. That's so funny. He not only crashed his plane, he crashed my camera. So funny. Is ATC still online? Yeah, it is. Okay. I love this song. Walker Fruit says, well, somebody's not getting a game of PC in Princess Juliana. What's up, Callium Dawson? Lemon Skeezer, I do not use a joystick for Infinite Flight. I got it to work, but it just crashes my Infinite Flight on every flight that I do. So I do not use it. I use it for X-Plane, and I use it for DCS World and anything else that's PC. I don't use it. I will do. Oh wow, Cameron says Approach says that they're not accepting any more arrivals because of the amount of traffic. They're turning people away now. Only time I've ever heard Approach say they're not accepting any more arrivals was when I tried to fly in the LAX a while back on training server. Was it training server? I think it was training server. It might have been expert, but that was before global. It's a smart move though. They're probably trying to get out of here. They've been on like since before we started streaming, which was 3 hours ago now. $69 lights, giggity. Will I be here for 2 more hours? Heck no, I will not be. I will be gone soon. We're just waiting for a few of our guys to land. We're out of here. Justin. There's Justin. I see Cameron out there. So did you get turned away? Were you not? They're not allowing you to land because And we're gonna be ending it with Deer Crusher. Once he gets on the ground, we'll be out. So don't go around Deer Crusher, because I'm leaving either way. No problem, Javian. I don't usually get to watch you guys land, so I wanted to do that. I actually have a little unexpected time right now, so thought I'd hang out with you guys for a bit. We won't be streaming Infinite Flight tomorrow, so spend a little bit more time with you guys today. Air Force 7, hey, how you doing, man? Am I doing long haul tomorrow? Probably not. Probably not. I don't do very many long hauls. Te quiero blue. Gracias and muito obrigado. Thank you for the likes on the video, guys. Appreciate your support. No problem, Randy. All right, well, these guys are taking a while. There's like a big gap. We could have departed like 10 planes waiting for this next guy. All right, here he comes. Carribean 04 Dragon, and he's down. MT1216. Good landing, man. Welcome to Princess Juliana. Exit left when able. Contact ground. 20 toast game crash. Well, that sucks. Alright, Cameron. I may not be able to record your landing. Cameron. Uh-oh, Justin just got some unexpected vectors. Am I on ATC frequency? Yeah, I am. But guys, so definitely, if one of my mods could go ahead and leave the Discord link in the chat description, so that if anybody wanted to join Discord, you are free to do so. This is the only time you will get a link, really, during the stream, or if you ask for one later on somewhere else, about Instagram or something like that. I don't have the public link anymore. But if you have any screenshots you want to post of like our flight, whatever, you can post them there. You can also always tag me on Instagram or on Twitter with your screenshots and whatnot, so feel free to do that. All that information is on the bottom of your screen right now. I like this song too. Air Force 7, contact Juliana approach on 128. Thank you, IF pilot. Princess Juliana Tower, Carribean 3, ready for takeoff at runway 10, departing south. Contacting Juliana approach on 128.9 or 4, Air Force 7, Caribbean 3, hold short of runway 10. Holding short runway 10, Caribbean 3. Princess Juliana Tower, LL 770 is 8 nautical miles to the northwest at 6,200 feet, inbound for landing. Chef Skittles. All right, here we go. Carribean 000. Simon, a little high on approach, but he's coming in fast as heck too. Actually, he's not. He's only got 137 knots, and he's down. He's definitely gonna use the whole runway. He's gonna have to back taxi. Ah, oh, dang it. If you leave your camera on somebody for too long and they like disappear, basically, it messes up your camera. I'm not gonna exit out again. Do I have to? I shouldn't have to. Yeah, my camera's all jacked up now. I just move back. It's like permanently zoomed in for no freaking reason. They should fix that. I think we're alright. We'll leave it right here. I think he made it. I'm pretty sure he made it. Alright, we got one plane on about 10-mile final, and so that means a lot of you guys can probably take off if you're actually taking off. Oh, look at that, I can zoom out now.
Golf Lima. Carribean 3, line up and wait, runway 10.
All right, Justin's been cleared for the GPS approach runway 10.
Caribbean 3. Caribbean 3, runway 10.
This train definitely went longer than I was expecting.
For takeoff. Cleared for takeoff. Runway 10, Caribbean 3. LL 700.
I don't like this song.
Go
I'm
around.
gonna skip this one.
Make right traffic runway
And skip.
10.
There we go.
Approach on 128.94. Princess Leia Tower. Infinite Flight 787.
All right, we got Caribbean 3 lining up and waiting on runway 10.
Departing solid. Alpha Alpha 1055. Enter straight at runway 10. Alpha Alpha 1055. Number 1. Runway 10. Clear to land. Number 1. Clear to land. Runway 10. Alpha Alpha.
All right, while we're waiting for our last few guys to land in our group flight today, go ahead and leave in the chat. Let's do some real quick shout outs. We'll be getting out of here real soon. Go ahead and leave where you're watching from. Leave like a happy emoji and put where you're watching from, and I'll give you a real quick shout out before we get out of here. As we're sitting here in busy Princess Juliana today. I think last time we came here, did we do a touch and go? Or am I right? I think last time we came here was a touch and go. Justin watches from NYC, and I believe he's on the final. Starley from Austria. Thank you, Starley, for supplying today's flight plan. Walking Fruit from Portugal. Crunchy Toast, also watching from New York. IF Pilot 228 YT watching from Sweden. Infinite Flight 787 taking off runway 10. Ooh, I wonder what livery this is. Skyhawk Heavy and an all white Airbus. I think that's an A321. I'm not sure which version that is. And behind him, I saw another plane with colors. Whatever it was. I guess he disappeared. But I'm curious to know what livery are you flying, buddy? Is it something we know about already, or is it something we don't know about? Just tell me that. Empty 1216 watching from Hong Kong. Cameron watching from PHL, which I think is Philadelphia. Skyhawk Heavy clear to take off. Runway 10. Crunchy Toast watching from New York. Jordan watching from New Jersey. Lemon Skeezer watching from... Wait, that's not a place. That's a person. Look at that new livery, guys. That thing is beautiful, right? That livery is so dope. Well, I can't wait to get that livery. Yeah, I have no idea what it is. Hey, a lot of mods are showing up in Princess Juliana today. They're always flying in the ATC regions, though, so that's not surprising. Yeah, he could be doing a tutorial, but not with an A320. Oh, here we go. Alpha Alpha. Oh crap, wrong person. Alpha Alpha 1055. Slow mo. What's going on with him? He's having an issue with his connection or something. Oh, he's in Brazil. He got the Brazilian connection. Good landing. Welcome to Princess Juliana. Exit left. Contact. Ground when able. Lemon Skeezer from Slovenia. Justin's now number 2. The country of this airport. What country is this in? I don't know what country this island is considered. I do not know where Slovenia is. He could be doing a tutorial. I doubt he's doing one. Alright, next up. Justin. Long awaited arrival. Also, shout out to Justin. He is one of my Patreons. Shout out to you, bro. Appreciate that. All the support you've done on my channel. Oh, great. Well, that's not gonna happen right now, bro. This is what happens when I stream too long. See, now it's afternoon where I live, and so people are gonna start calling me. He's probably gonna call me again because I declined it like immediately. J.O. Sosa, what's going on, man? Anguilla is not a country though. Does his name say Joseph from Norway? The Delta right there? Yeah, it does. Joseph from Norway. Well, shout out to you, bro, if that's what you're trying to say. The great thing about having an iPhone is that I can send text messages from my computer. And I have a MacBook, that's why. Alright, we should see Justin in our frame any second now. But I'm getting hungry and I got to go. I gotta hurry up. And behind him we have Deer Crusher. I don't know if you've ever played the Hunter Deer Crusher, but if you're a Deer Crusher, you should probably play the Hunter, and we should hook up. We should go kill some deer on the Hunter. Call the Wild. What's up, Aslan? Oh, Lemon Skeezer, I didn't know that. Well, welcome, Aslan. Better late than never. I've gotten a couple messages actually. Uh-oh, tower just went offline, switching to Unicom. Here comes Justin, Blue 120. Oh, a little rough, but he's on the ground. He's alive. Don't miss that taxiway, bro. Don't. He's gonna miss Foxtrot. Click off of you before I mess up my camera. Welcome to Princess Juliana. Turn left. Hopefully he doesn't have to back taxi. Oh, tower went off and now tower's back on. Who's tower now? We have a new tower controller. They're switching. They're switching controllers now. All right, one more aircraft on the way in. It should be Deer Crusher up next. Yep, runway 10, number 1, clear the land, runway 10. About 8 miles out or so, I assume.
Cleared to land. Princess Juliana Tower, India Foxtrot Sierra Foxtrot.
Thank you, Aslan.
Victor Mike, ready for takeoff at runway 10.
I kind of think I have an idea where Copenhagen is, but I don't really know, to be honest with you. That is not a part of the world that I'm extremely familiar with as far as the geography.
India Foxtrot Sierra Foxtrot Golf Charlie Victor Mike, runway 10, cleared for takeoff.
Alright, Joseph from Norway. Delta and a Delta 737 taking off runway 10, but a 23 knot turn. All right, Joseph from Norway, have a good flight, man. For all you guys who just took a take off out of Princess Juliana, you all hope you all have a good, safe, good flight wherever you're headed. Whether it be long haul, short haul, medium haul.
Princess Juliana Tower, FedEx 52, heaviest 5 nautical miles to the north at 8,000.
Redwood 454. He lining up. Looks like he is.
Kilo Lima Mike 789 is 14 nautical miles to the west at 2,900 feet. Inbound for landing.
Yep, clear takeoff. Probably immediate takeoff.
Thank you.
We got KLM 373 also coming on the takeoff. Like I said, guys, one quick reminder: after this last aircraft lands, we are out of here. I've already extended it longer than I had planned, but now I got people contacting me and wanting me to call them, and I gotta go to work. Wow, I really appreciate that, Aslan. Thank you for your continued support, man. Yeah, we've been going 3 hours, 19 minutes and counting right now. CPU usage 9%. 60 frames per second. Streaming at 6,300 on average bit rate per second. Redwood 454 is taking off. Captain Pineda. Starley's still here too. All right, clicking off. You have a safe flight. We should have one more arrival. Thank you, man. All right, well, guys, here comes Deer Crusher and the 787. Pan Airways. And there's the reversers coming out. Nice. And I think it's probably going to go too far. Or not. Oh, yep. All right, well. That broke my camera. I let it go for too long. Anyways, well, guys, it was fun. It was good. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know you guys like it when I stream Infinite Flight. And I do like streaming Infinite Flight. We'll be back on Infinite Flight Friday. We will not be streaming Infinite Flight tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll be racing. We'll be racing on Thursdays for a while. We won't be back to anything else on Thursday for a while. We'll see. But yeah, guys, thank you again for all your support. Thank you all the new subscribers. Thank you guys who flew with us on this journey from Cuba to Princess Juliana. I'm glad we came here. I will see you guys the next time. Remember, you got 3 choices: give up, give in, or give it all you got. Peace, love, and God bless you. I'll see you guys next time, next video, and next stream. Peace.